We are live. Bang, bang. I hope. Good morning, everybody. Finally catching stream at the start. Technically, I'm starting very late today. I just got back for a little while from the, I guess Service Ontario is the technical name for it. But it was, we're getting my dad's, and my mom's health card renewed. So, back from that, I got my coffee. Almost finished it. How's everyone doing? Good morning, guys. Sander, Bricket, Foxy, Freakification, Prime. How's it going, guys? So, random question for the chat. Any Kingdom Hearts 2 enjoyers out there? Is there anyone out there who's played Kingdom Hearts 2 before? Because I had an epiphany last night, and I feel like some of y'all might agree with me if you've played Kingdom Hearts 2 before. So we've seen the throne, right? We've seen where Capitano hangs out now, right? We've seen his new sitting location. Maybe I shouldn't. Actually, no. I'm going to bring it for comparison. I still haven't played 2. I'm on 1. Okay. Well, not really a spoiler. This is just a model for a character. So, you know what this gives me, like, vibes of? Like his pose, the power, the throne, and all that. It's this guy! It's Phase 2 Xemnas. Right? It's the same guy. This is literally the same picture. Capitano is literally Xemnas. In the beginning, there was darkness. Also reminds me of the beginning of Kyrie's grandma story. True. Yes, something Heart of the Cards or whatever. Let's do some volume adjust. I don't even know who this guy is. You don't even need to know who that guy is. You just need to look at it and be all like, yep, that's the same guy.
A tough adversary.
That's literally the same dude. It's clear as day. But yes, we got things I want to do. And late start today. Yeah, Sean, no kidding. Yeah, I was talking about it yesterday. It might have been after you left. I had to start late today because I was taking my mom and dad to get their health cards renewed. I'd catch up on the stream last night, so I'm all caught up on the Archon quest. Nice! I appreciate that, actually. I appreciates that. But, yeah, I want to do some work on our boy here. We have a pretty good setup so far, but the artifacts obviously need a little bit of work. So, like, we'll make the best of what we got right now. I haven't spent, I've technically spent my resin today. Technically. Alright, off to a great start on that piece. We're not going to talk about it. I condensed my resin. Like, I basically woke up this morning, condensed my resin, turned in my dailies, and then went to the appointment. FYI, I'm going to be traveling for work for the next 3 weeks. Oh, geez. So, I guess you won't be able to make the streams then. It's so sad. That's okay. I understand. You gotta put your work first, right? That's all good. I hope your travel goes well. The new weekly boss instant kill mechanic can be destroyed without Pyro Traveler. My Mavika can't destroy the 3 monuments on time without Pyro Traveler. Really? You think you think it's possible that maybe another Natlan character could be able to do it just as efficiently? Say like maybe Kachina or Shalonen or one of those. Might have better odds. Also, let's go ahead and check what books are today. Today is Conflict. So, Conflict Do we need conflict? We need kindling for that, and technically conflict for this, but we need Mora for that anyway. But yeah, we're in a weird spot for that. Maybe we have to just farm Mora. Maybe that's the play. I mean, maybe my dailies helps. Maybe getting this done helps. Yeah, it gets us a bit of Mora. That helps. So we're a bit stuck on that. Is there any other weapons that we could consider? Also, Ayo. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Is there any other weapons we might consider instead of Jade Cutter? I feel like Jade Cutter is like our prime pick for support. I mean, like Skyward Blade would probably be a little better, but I don't want to have to rip it from Bennett. And I do like Jade Cutter. It is just efficient, right? I've been using a Hyper Bloom with Furina in heal mode against the new boss. It's a slow fight, but I do manage to beat it. I like this new boss. I like him a lot, actually. I like that, like, this weekly boss is, like, actively trying to kill me. It's like, yeah, that's more or less what I was hoping for. But I think a team like that would be pretty solid against it, just because, like, it does get the job done. As long as you can survive, it doesn't really matter, right? As long as you get it down. MC, Cookie, Shinsho, and Furina. Maybe consider trying a Pyro Traveler team. He is really good in that fight. What I've tried Pyro MC is the fastest attacks destroy the Natlan mechanic. I've not tried Kachina, Shalonin. They're kind of good as Mavuika, but not as MC. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, Pyro MC is designed to win that fight. Like, it's literally what he's made to do, so... Can I just say, why are we both tired? Well, I've been up for, you know, I had to get up kind of early for the, our appointment, right? So, I've been up for a fair bit. I'm just not awake yet. I had to skip caffeine for quite a while. But what am I doing? I guess maybe we farm out some conflict. Like, maybe this is just the play, because we're gonna need conflict, right? Like, right now, we're at level 8. And I don't think there's a way to check what my next level is. I don't think. It'd be really nice if there was, because I need kindling here. Well, actually, I can figure it out. So, conflict. The other one, so the next level for 9 is conflict again. And then 10 is the other one, the last one, which I can never remember the name of. Despite the coffee, yup. Well, to be fair, I don't really have a reason to be tired to begin with. I'm always tired. It just be what it be. Yeah, the next one is contention. So, yeah, it does actually make sense to farm out some conflict. It also makes sense to farm out artifacts, right? Let's do the artifacts. You know what? I'm going to prioritize the artifacts right now because his talents are in an okay spot. I'm going to push it to 10 probably before I want to do a video for him. But, I don't know. Is 1886 deaths low for the Archon quest, or is it huge? I think it's low. I think it's low because mine was just over 2,000. And I've kind of heard that, like, that sounds like the average. So, I have no idea. Yeah, let's stick with this Overload team. So, ZZZ has done something dirty. Yeah, you're right, dude. I think you did say that wrong. What's up, Poxy? Let's see how the Overload team does. Already screwed up the rotation.
You're dead meat! Torn to oblivion!
Notable overkill. Very notable overkill, but not bad. I made an EU account on ZZZ, and because I'm on the same email, I can't change the MC. Really? That's kind of funny, actually. Huh. Huh. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure you can just change the MC on the fly now anyway, right? Isn't that just like an option you can do now? Maybe I'm mistaken, but I think you can just swap them out now. That's kind of good, actually, right? It's got HP, which is could be weird, but that's not bad. Oh, yes, healing bonus. And healing bonus. Yes, that's what we want on both these sets, obviously, is big healing bonus. Good shit. Alright. more smart effects.
Buckle up! Hands where I can see them! Drop your weapons! Stop!
Oh, I did that in order.
Gloves off!
I remember, do the skill first. But yeah, I like this total package, though. He fits in really nice, and I think he feels just better than Bennett, because now I don't have to be, like, beholden to that circle, but I'm still getting sizable damage. I kind of like it. I don't think you can change the MC for the story. I guess not, but to be fair, they're both in the story anyway, so they're almost interchangeable when you think about it. So, I don't know. There's only small differences between the story anyway, because they're both in it. It just changes who's where.
Hi! Justice will prevail! Drop your weapons! Final warning! Stop! You asked for it!
We're still getting, like, good, sizable damage from the, we haven't even had to weave in Shogun, so... I don't know. God, it just feels good to have a new Traveler, you know? Finally having a proper Turbler again, it feels good. Hey, DBZ fan, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. That's kind of mid, actually. I don't love that. Yeah, I get 2 normal runs. I'm not going to condense. It's fine. Oh my god, that's my secret, Captain. I'm always tired. Why am I always tired?
Shine down! You asked for it! Final warning! Drop your weapons! Inazuma shines eternal!
Sort of experimenting with
Illusion
stuff
shattered!
here. You know, I've been also screwing up, because I'm only doing a tap. I haven't been doing the hold. Gotta remember, gotta do the hold skill. Hold skill is better. But yeah, he feels solid so far. So anyway, how's everyone's day going so far? I know we're starting real late today. So, how's your days been so far? How's life been treating y'all?
Buckle up! Shine down! Justice will prevail! Stop right there! Final warning!
This is big numbers from him so far. How's it going? It's going alright. Hanging in there. Tired. Busy morning so far, but, you know. 'Tis the nature of things. Apply for more jobs, looking forward. Rookie potentials. Nice. I wish you luck. I hope you get it. I hope you get a call back soon. Man, it really loves giving us healing bonus today. Yo, making that healing bonus. So I'm farming S-rank drives at level 38. How's that going so far? How's that treating you? Okay, we got our daily mission. We got domain challenges done. Can we snag another level somewhere? Dishes and forge items. That seems easy enough. Seems like the play. We can forge some things, forge some dishes, cook some ore. Sounds good. Painfully. That tracks. Alright. Did I leave any ore cooking by chance with you? Of course I didn't. Why would I have? Why would I have done myself a favor, right? Why would I ever try to make things convenient for myself? Nope. Not me. Couldn't be me. Leave with me, Abby. Yeah, I imagine it being kind of rough. Because, like, it's kind of early, right? Alright. Thinking. I came here to cook. Let's cook. No, I don't want to talk to Mansa. I want to talk to the oven. The oven's way more interesting. I'm like 3 hours behind where I should be today, so, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's a feeling I'm very familiar with right now. Let's see. What can I make efficiently? Well, if I had more jam, I could make that pretty efficiently. If I had more flour, I could make that efficiently. I need to go get some more tea leaves in the future. Let's see. What could I make efficiently? No. Everything has weird costs. I don't want weird costs. I want convenient costs. I guess these are kind of easy to make, but it's kind of a nothing burger, right? All these are nothing burgers, unfortunately. Oh, I know. How am I doing for the stuff for this? Actually, no, I need cheese. I need so much cheese, and for cheese, I need so much milk. Why is cooking the most difficult thing in the world right now? Yeah. Okay, I can do this. I could actually make 20 of these. I'm just trying to be lazy. Chat, leave me alone. I'm working hard at being lazy. I mean, my obby destroys all enemies in like 1 minute. The drives are the problem. I didn't even get one that I needed in the first place. Yeah, that's relatable. Radish veggie soup. I wanted to make something good, though. I want to make good food. Not lame food, like radish veggie soup. Even though, yes, that is the answer. Actually, the answer is Teyvat fried eggs. If you want to be like, if you want to be straight up, but the answer is like steak or like or eggs. But yeah, the radish fried soup would have been a very smart play, but I was being silly. All right, so we got ore cooking. We've just forged some food, so now we need make the pizza, bro. Well, I mean. Actually, is there a vendor here that... Hey, do you sell milk? Sir, do you sell milk by chance? Of course you don't. You sell potatoes. Hello, CPAC. Do you sell milk? Do you sell milk? No, you sell crackers. Is there anyone here that sells milk? Hello, sir. What are you selling? Hey, you sell milk. We need cheese. Pizza is, in fact, the best dish, I agree. They froze my game, and the game was still going, and the cutscene was still going after my screen froze. That's not so good. That's not good at all. Is that on your phone or on your computer? Glabrous beans. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else I'm, like, lacking in? Nah, I'm pretty good at everything else. Yeah, let's cook some cheese. Let's get some cheese cooking. Why not? Just in case. I don't do this often, but you know what? I think we should have like 40 cheese. 40 ches. There we go. That'll be ready by tomorrow. Perfect. Alright. Do we have any other ideas we want to cook with on Pyro Traveler? Because we've explored only like 2 of them. Which is obviously using him as an overload support. Which he seems to actually do really well in. I actually like him in this role. It feels good. And we've tried him alongside Seat Lolly in a sort of in a melt comp where he's like the main damage dealer. Ooh, Emily Burning? Oh. Okay, I'm with you on this one. That could be some sauce right there. Burgeon. Could he do Burgeon well? What's the AoE like on his skill? Because I feel like that could be a bit weird. I don't know if he has enough splash damage to make it really, like, kick. To really make it dance, but that could be something. But then that would be, like, EM Traveler, and I feel like we're sort of losing him a little bit there. And Burgeon's a little dull. It's something I think we'll talk about. Like, it's definitely a good idea in the grand scheme of things, potentially. Assuming he's got the range to make it work. If he doesn't, we have a problem. So, okay, so if we want to do Emily, do we do Emily and Kaniche? Or do we do Emily standalone? Wait a second, can Pyro Traveler save Aloy? No. I don't think so. He doesn't fix Aloy's actual problem, unfortunately, which is actually getting an infusion. I don't think he saves it. Probably just pretty good with Chaska. I like Kirara. I also like Kirara. I just don't have anything to do with her right now. Hey, Leakin, what's up, dude? I didn't pay attention and accidentally fed my 44 CV sands for my Yelan when I was trying to look for an upgrade for Mavuika. Oh. Why wasn't it locked? This is, chat, use Leakin. I'm going to use you as an example here. I'm so sorry. You are my PSA now. PSA, lock your important artifacts so that shit doesn't happen. Oh man, dude, I'm so sorry. That sucks.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, exactly. It's locked. It won't let you put it in if it's locked. It will say like, no, that you can't do that. Like, you can't even force it in unless you unlock it. So you might have accidentally thumbed the button for locking at one point, but shit, man, that sucks. No bell for you, Foxy. Oh, dude. Yeah, I hate to see it. Well, you're always saying that you wish you had more stuff to do. I guess you got something to farm now, I guess. But, oh, man. I locked it when I got it years ago and never touched it. Now it's gone, so I must have fed it by mistake. Wouldn't it have been, like, equipped on someone? Is it possible it's, like, in a weird spot because, like, you might have equipped it? Because remember, they, with this patch, they changed the organization. So certain things get pushed to the top and some things get pushed to the bottom, so it might be there somewhere, but I'm grasping at straws. Sprix, the range isn't the best, but the AoE I'm not sure on. Damn. Yeah, without the AoE, Burgeon really needs AoE for it to be good. So without the AoE, I think Burgeon might be a no-go. It's not. I looked everywhere, and it usually shows even if it's on someone. Oh, man, that sucks. Well, damn. So Chapter 5 is the final chapter in ZZZ for now, and I think I need to be level 40 to do it. Probably. I don't know what the level ranges in ZZZ is like. But anyway. Let's get to work on this. So, what does this team look like? It was hella painful, but oh well, back to grinding I go. Burgeon teams of the MC. Well, I'm personally not as interested in a Burgeon team right now, but we will do it. Let's do this one first, though. I'm way more interested in Burning right now. I think Burning sounds a lot more interesting on paper, but we'll look at Burgeon down the line, too. We're looking at as much as we can, so one thing at a time, though, right? So, the question I have: Emily, Swirler, Benny, and MC. Okay, so you're thinking traditional air fryer. You're thinking air fryer. Okay. So, if we're going pure air fryer, I guess we open with... How do we organize this? Emily, Pyro MC, Kazuhu, Bennett? Or do we do Bennett? Something like that? Sunfire Jean? Oh, we can cut Kazuha for Jean. For Sunfire? So we do, like, Sunfire... Burning? Sunfire air fryer? Sunfryer! Oh my god, we can call it Sunfryer. Trying ZZZ on controller, man, the controls are messy. You think so? I mean, I got used to it pretty fast, but like I said, I'm used to this thing, so...
We may leave at any time.
Okay, so we shall dub this team Sunfryer. This might be a legit team. This could be good. The only one I'm worried about is Jean right now. Does she have artifacts? Yeah, she's got Songs of Days Past. You'd probably prefer, like, just a swirl set. This is fine for now. I don't really have to adjust this, I don't think. Like, this should be functional. I don't think I have another weapon for you that's interesting at the moment. I think this is the best we're going to do. Obviously you're fine. Obviously Emily's fine, because she hasn't changed in, like, since I got her. And Benny's fine. Okay. This seems good. Not sure on my rotation here, though. Like, I could easily see this going... I could change this very easily. Right. This is back in the day where durations weren't listed properly. How long does Gene Burst last? Does anyone happen to know how long the Gene Burst lasts for? Because I have no idea. I've never farmed for days past. How good is it? It's decent. It's pretty good. It's sort of like... It works better on, I think, very bursty healers. Like a healer that has like a really lot of like upfront healing really fast. And then you get like a really nice sizable buff from it. I think that's like... It kind of works like... about as good as Clam in the right hands. Nope. So, this is a weird thing. Here's a strange thing about old characters. Is that a lot of them don't list the duration. They just don't. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. It's a sign of the times. Big Fafo energy Fafo. Wiki says 10 seconds. Thank you very much for the Google search. Which Bennett lasts for 12, so I want Bennett before her unless something in here increases the duration, which I don't know, I believe it does. Okay, so we got to rearrange this just a smidgen, because we basically want longest first. So we'll just swap these. Okay. So let's just take this to a damage test. Let's just do a upfront damage test and go from there. Oh, F around and find out. Classic. Yeah, more or less. Alright, so...
Extract! This'll brighten up the place!
Should make sure my energy was ready to go before I did this, huh?
Reconstitute!
Yeah, going in with like 0 energy probably wasn't the sauce, was it?
Everybody stand back! Go as planned! Fresh and floral! Neutralize!
Hi, Zumi. Yeah, it's good. The damage is fine. I mean, my energy is clearly off, though. I think I might need more energy on Traveler for a team comp like this. Hi, Zumi. Oh, hi, Zumi. We got a baby in the room. So, up front, yeah, this looks pretty good. Let me do a roll. I want to see what it looks like with the full rotation. Gene, what is going on with your energy right now? 184? I don't have any ER sands, do I? No. Damn. I might do something kind of weird here and just put that on for now. I mean, I'd take that if I could, but that is unfortunately not an option. So I just need an ER sands. ER. Do I have an ER sands available? Yeah, I do, actually. Okay. That should help a little bit. Our healing's going to be a bit wonky, but that's fine. Hey, Brittany Bonfire, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I don't have Emily, so I might try this with Nihihi. Do you have Kanich? Because he would be really good with this, too, I imagine. Team Umizumi. Even without the swirl, that's kind of cooking. Yeah, no, it's not bad. I mean, Emily's solid. Like, Emily is a very good character.
Reconstitute!
Work time!
Everyone's cooked. Alright, everyone's cooking. Let's go. Hi, Zumathan. Hi, Zumathan. The good baby girl. She's such a precious baby. I think my controller's starting to have stick drift. You hate to see that. There's a little bit of a workaround for that, potentially. Like, you might be able to manually fix it, but that sucks. I hate when that happens. Alright, full combo this time.
Extract! A little ambiance! I'm going in! Huh? Barbados, guide us.
Alright, now we got her doing the on-field heavy lifting, and the damage is pretty great. And you reset it. And most of it ends up being fine. Does Jean have enough? Still not. Maybe just if I level up Sapwood Blade, that might close the gap, but still not bad. I wanted Kanich, but I don't have a Shogun. I didn't have Shogun at the time. You wanted your Shogun. I understand that. So if we did this without Jean, what if we tried this without Jean? Then? So like, maybe. What if we did something like this? Put in Kazoo.
Sounds good to me.
Try to do it like more like a traditional air fryer. See what it looks like. I don't know how the rotation's gonna feel, but let's give it a shot. I think Kazuha just has naturally a bit better on the ER front. Plus, he also brings a really good weapon to the team. He brings Moonlight, which was a good chunk of a little extra energy for the whole team, which is really nice.
Reconstitute! Everybody stand back!
As one with wind and cloud.
A little ambiance.
Yeah, I will say, for this team in particular, Traveler's, his application's fine. His damage is fine, but his artifacts right now are, sort of in the shitter right now, so he might be better scaled with an EM build. I don't know if he's good in these support roles. Could try Sucrose. Sucrose would be the same vein as Kazuha. Kazuha, in this instance, brings a little more to the table. Not because he's better, necessarily, but because he Xephos and Moonlight. This is literally the selling point for me right now. Really helps close the ER gap in a pinch. Where Sucrose is exceptionally very good. And then she brings that, like, nice EM buff, but her energy generation won't be as good. Pyro Traveler for a Coco, Nikita, Shinsho team. Good enough AoE. You want huge enemies, but the team seems good. Traveler wants ER, though. Yeah. Fastest farming of my life. Jesus Christ. Alright. I mean, I guess if you complain enough, you'll just get what you ask for, I guess. Just keep complaining. It works every time for real, for real. Why? Oh, I had money. Power MC for Coco, Nikita, Shinsho. Wait, is that Zhongling or Shinsho? XI. You gotta be more specific with, XI. Like, I'm like, I don't know what that one is, because there's two of them. Because there's... Neither of which I like, by the way. I don't like either of them. There's that XI. And then there's, the other one. Who should be up here, actually. Not this eye, though. Where is he? Oh, he's in my... Yeah, there you go. There he is. Water Boy. There you go. Keep them separated. Okay. So, Coco, Pyro Traveler, Nikita, and Shinsho. Who's the driver? Who's on field? Who's on second? I tried to enhance Pyro Traveler at Captain's Throne. I realized I don't have any Blazing Flint or Reputation 0. Ooh! Ooh, I hate to see it. Well, I think you have yourself a project, then. I think that's going to be an important thing, so sure. So we open with Nahihi. And then I'll do the way I usually like using Cocoa Fish, which is second Cocoa. Pyro MC. Shinsho.
May knowledge guide you.
Alright, so this is just like Burgeon adjacent, I guess? I mean, it's Burgeon, but I feel like we're going to end up with more vapes than... Well, we're probably going to end up with more blooms than Burgeons, but let's see. Hey, Link, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. The sauce is there with the recent fight of yours. Yeah, we're definitely cooking with gas right now. Traveler is cooking with gas. I probably should have made sure I had bursts, but it's probably fine.
Make yourselves at home.
Oh, shoot. Nahida doesn't have her, have a weapon on right now.
Let me weave you a verse.
Wait, no, she might.
My sword.
Torrent, bring refuge.
Alright, I'm seeing the Burgeons happening. The Burgeons do go off, but the application's really, really wonky. It's really wonky.
Committed to memory. This way, turret.
Yeah, I do have sack fragments on her. Okay, that's fine. This is fine.
Witness the power of Gurwa. No, my sword.
So...
Right.
Okay. It's definitely okay.
Hold the line.
Survivability is good. Damage is good. Cooldowns are a little weird. I will say for Pyro Traveler, he does have one noticeable flaw I'm feeling. Skill cooldowns kind of long. Thousand Dreams is more of a good fit. Oh, absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. It's just spoken for at the moment. And I have to level up a second one. I'm more mad at having bad relics and artifacts. You get used to it. I tried this team at the Moshiri Kara domain in Natlan. Oh, okay. Sack Sword on Aether? That might be a necessary evil. That might actually be pretty good on him, actually. But do I have... I'd have to, in this case especially, I'd have to level up a second Sack Sword. Which I do not have another R5. I only have an R1. I have an R2 at best. So, like, I mean, we can get started on that at the very least. Just making sure I don't have like a level 81 lying around that I forgot about years ago. Sack Sword makes a lot of sense, though. It's gonna hurt for damage and, like, crit and stuff, but I think in this style of team, it's probably for the best. Okay, that's probably as high as we're gonna get it right now. Because the skill doesn't have a proper duration, right? Like, it's just based on the Night Soul. And his max is 80. So if I do the skill twice, that maxes it. Which means I'm not actually... It's ironic then, because then I don't need the burst, because I don't need as much Night Soul, so... It's probably fine? Not Natland Inazuma. Fair, I had an idea what you meant. It's all semantics anyway. I made a polling decision. I'm going to save until 5.4 and hope that rumors of an Inazuma Chronicled banner. Lose the 50-50 on Ayaka and hope for Coco or Yai. Damn. I like the way you think. For your sake, Sean, I hope they don't wait another year for another Chronicle. God, fingers crossed. Yeah, more weapons. There's always more weapons. But I feel bad giving up Jade Cutter, because I do like the damage potential on it. Like, I feel like Traveler's damage output is really high for a Traveler. Like, he can hit really hard if we let him. And we're not even close to having him finished yet, right? Like, we have so many Smartifacts to level up. We just, you know, are broke. We are just poor. We're just a poor boy from a poor family. I'm just a poor boy from a poor family. And we're just living the life right now. But I definitely feel like there's a lot of potential here. He fits into a lot of team comps. Like, just some basic virgin like this works really well. More weeks ahead of us. We're getting ready for Lunar New Year. Yeah, no, that's another thing. We have, we do have Lantern Rite coming up because of that, which will be cool. The domain has great AoE potential as there are many enemies. Sure, but I need to test it. I want to see numbers, right? And throwing it into like just a general domain with a ton of enemies probably won't give me the best test. Unless it's the Abyss, because that gives me more accurate numbers. But if it's single target, I can just see what the number is, right? Which is kind of what I'm going for right now. Yes, it's better in AoE, but I can at least see what number I'm working with easier. Less chaotic, you know? More controlled. Now, I will say, he does bring a very good general buff to the team. So, I'm going to go ahead and throw out something else. I want to go explore a team that we've actually done before a couple times, but with a new angle. So, we're going to go ahead and grab Dehya. We're going to grab Zhongli. We're going to grab Pyro Traveler, and normally I would do her, but she might be too good. But yeah, you know what? She may be too good, but at least I can kind of see. I can use her as a baseline, sort of. Time to bail. All right. See you in a few weeks, man. Take care of yourself and safe travels. Is there another Geo character I can do in this spot that feels good? Yeah, there is actually. Hold on. There is exactly another one I can do in this spot that feels probably just as good. It might make slightly more sense. Where's
Oh, how exciting!
So let's try Hot Rock. Gotta be honest, I'll try to get a Spindrift Knight if she reruns a night. Reruns again. Not a terrible idea. A whole Mondstadt patch with Eula support, but no Eula rerun. I love Hoyo. Good times. Good times. Look, just because they don't like Eula, okay? Please and understand. So yeah, let's just try a good old-fashioned Hot Rock.
Yeah.
Where we just put, like, just good
Let's
stuff.
get it on. Ha.
Gather! I will have order!
Leave it all to me.
Should have made sure I had, stuff before I came in here, because being lacking on, energy was kind of not smart.
Look alive! Hi!
Solidified!
I must leave no stone unturned, as a dutiful maid would.
Yeah, it's okay. It's only okay, but, like, it's fine. It feels good enough. Like, it feels about the same as, like, using Hot Rock with, like, Bennett, or, like, if I wanted to get, like, maximum damage, like, if I really wanted this to pop off, I switch out Zhongli for Shalonen, maybe.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Try that instead, see if that, like, makes any major difference. She does kind of do a good job of supporting both, like, every character on this team, so maybe it's okay.
Let's get it on.
I want to see what we can get out of this.
Yeah.
Leave it all to me.
Definitely need, what's the word I'm looking for? We need artifacts for Pyro Traveler. Before I can really make a confident assessment on him as a support, I really do need to finish his artifacts. I don't think that's negotiable at this point. We're not getting, like, a true idea of what he's at. Now, we have some options. We have Fragile. Do we live in a universe where we just start cracking fragile for the sake of artifacts? Keeping in mind, there's a good chance we're going to be cracking fragile, or we're going to want to crack fragile on certain days for books for them, down the line. Indeed. Alright, let's see what this looks and feels like with a full rotation where it actually isn't broken.
Look alive! Bring it! Letting great names echo!
Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm feeling it. Yeah, okay, that's a lot better. 70k. Yeah, the numbers line up pretty well. It's a little worse than if I was running traditional Goro, like a traditional Goro build. But it certainly is not terrible, you know? Like, this is okay. And somehow, actually, Traveler managed to keep his energy up that time. Interesting. Fascinating, okay. Alright, maybe we're onto something here. We might be cooking. 68k is a bit saucy. I mean, my Noelle can do, like I said, my Noelle can do better with, like, Mono Geo, but that's not surprising, right? You slap a C6 Goro in there, yeah, it's gonna be great. Like, that's not shocking. But the fact that it's actually looking good without Goro is impressive. Like, that's like, that's a good sign. It really is that C1, though. That C1 is really nice. Like, this is just a good ability. 6% damage, and if you have Night Soul, 9% damage. It's just a 9%. Like, I wish the numbers were just a smidge higher. Like, I would love if it was 10, 15% maybe, but, like, even without it. Yeah. It becomes a different team if we add in Goro and or Albedo. Like, it's a very different team then. Or unless you're just saying, make it Mono Geo by replacing those two with Goro and, Albebo. In which case, yeah. Noelle needs some TLC. Noelle needs TLC. But if you give her if you give her tables, ladders, and chairs, she's great. Like, I mean, I have an R2 redstone on her. I have, like, artifacts farmed into oblivion, like C6. Like, I've put time into it. Triple crown. My Noelle is precious. But, yeah. Team... Okay, so that feels okay, though. You know what, though? I think I'm locking in. I want to get those artifacts. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, no, I want to get that rolling. Because I want to have 2 sets for them. Tables, ladders, and chairs, oh my. Although with Myth Cheetah, there's a difference. Yeah, Shalona is really good. She's a great enabler. Which, here's the funny thing about meta characters, right? Here's my view on meta characters. I'm going to lay this out right now. As, like, this is my official statement on it. Let's look at a meta character. Who's, like, hyper meta? Do I even have a team with a hyper meta DPS? Perfect. Arlecchino. Also, Sprick's a little off topic, but you're going to play more RE games on stream in the future. I want to see you play more of those. It's fun. Oh, absolutely. I love playing more of those. I sort of played one recently. We played Crow Country, right? Which is not Resident Evil, but it was Resident Evil, right? I want to do RE7 and RE8 at one point or another, definitely. We will have jump scares, indeed. Also, on the topic of artifacts, I just realized that Hoyo hasn't done their usual thing here either. The new artifact in Natlan yet. Interesting. That is interesting, actually. I'm surprised. Maybe it'll come in the next area. We can only hope, at least. In a good quick-swap Burgeon, Traveler can be great Burgeon enabler. AoE isn't bad, but ER is questionable. See, my problem with him in quick-swap is that he doesn't really lend his cooldowns doesn't really lend well to quick-swap, right? Because they're long. Quick-swap, you want to have a really fast, snappy cooldown. His is not snappy. His is long. Not Cry, maybe? True. Could their next release for it might not even be like Natlan related for a domain. But yeah, anyway, statement time. So Arlecchino, super meta, main DPS, I think kind of boring. Right? As a main DPS. Not because she's bad, but because she's so good. You always know what you're going to get with her. I keep her around because as far as main DPS like meta character goes, she's actually kind of fun to play. Like, she's actually enjoyable to play for me. Even if I don't do it very often, when I have to play her for one reason or another, I'm not hating it. I don't hate it. But the point is, these kind of characters, as an off-meta enjoyer of characters who aren't as popular, Arlecchino is not exciting. Shalonen, on the other hand, is, though. Because, yeah, she's super meta, but she's a super meta support. She enables things, which means, yeah, she makes the meta characters even better, but she also makes non-meta characters good. And that's exciting. What happened to those one-time domains that gave some rewards? I remember from Sumeru, and I think they stopped adding those. Yeah, no. I was questioning those, too. They never made a statement on those for some reason. I don't know if anyone's asked about them. Maybe they did say something about them. I don't know. It is weird, though. I miss those. I thought they were nice. You know, a little combat challenge, a little puzzle area. Like, they're good. Like, now granted, I feel like we've gotten a couple areas that have been, like, had maybe a little bit more to them compared to older areas, but I don't know. It feels weird. It feels weird not to have them. Well, anyway, the point I was getting at, though, characters like Shalonen, Furina, yeah, they're meta, but I love them because they can make my Noelle better. They make my Dehya better. They make Dory feel good. Like, there's so many characters that just, like, all of a sudden start having homes because these, like, meta supports start coming out, and I like that.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish?
Anyway.
Let's see. 1, 2...
Another skip as I get C2 Arlecchino. Might need to wait for Shalonen someday.
Get to them tomorrow.
That's fair. I set them all the way back in Fontaine. Yeah, no, we've talked about them many, many times. Like, this topic has actually come up a few times, but it's just a strange thing. I want to ask, Kaniche is Manika's weapon better than Kaniche's? That's a very interesting question. I think given his really high attack scaling, like, he has monstrous attack scaling, right? Ignore his non-existent artifacts, they got yoinked. I'm actually going to yoink them back, actually. They were stolen by Turvler for a little bit, but he's returned them for now. There we go. That looks way better. So, if we look at his weapon... Actually, I can actually put this on him right now for a hot minute. We look at his weapon... Let me go find his weapon. I don't own his weapon. I have Earthshaker, which is kind of like his weapon. Shalonen just made weak characters into mid characters. See, weak characters into mid characters. I mean, I think it gives them viability, though. Like, that's the important part. It brings them... Well, to be fair, a lot of characters that are considered weak are completely viable. It's just people don't want to talk about it. 11% crit is crazy. Oh, it is, but, like... Wait. Am I on the... Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's super strange. Sorry. Kaniche weapon. I need to see what his actual weapon is. Fang of the Mountain King. Oh, interesting. Fang of the Mountain King. We got the wiki. Alright. Also, while I'm getting this up, if you have a moment, please do leave a like on the stream. I do very much appreciate it. I try not to ask too much. Shilling is weird for me, but I know it's good to ask, so yes. Can we try Kaniche with Pyro Travel MC as a support? Absolutely we can. Hey, Ayako, also, what's up? How's it going? Good evening. Has the highest base attack in the game? I believe it is the same, right? So let's take a look at this. Okay, so here's our comparison. So 741, crit rate, 11%. Compared to 741, 11% crit rate. So the stats are nigh identical. That's what I was wanted to ask. Their weapons are still better, or Mavika is close or better. It's certainly going to be close. So, let's take a look at this. So, no. No, we're gonna... No, okay. No, but maybe. Hold on. Let's think about this. So, when the character... Equipping characters in Night Soul Blessing state, Scorching Brilliance effects increase by 75%. And the duration will not count when it's off-field. So, like... 35% crit damage by 35%, and then like, oh man, like what is that, like, oh god, half and a quarter, so 6 plus 14 is 20, so 48% attack, so that's good. But the problem is so you have downtime. Because he's not, when his skill is active, and he's doing his, like, pew-pew thing, it's not normal attack damage. Listening to Carlito's old theme was good. Like, the WWE wrestler, I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. That guy, that one? That's not true. I go, that's not true at all. You get welcomed all the time. You get welcomed like every day. It's usually, and Leakin usually says hello, and same with AO. What are you talking about? That's not right at all. Yeah, I don't like the Deaf Rebel theme. I'm not as familiar. I haven't seen much of his new run other than he was part of what, Judgment Day? Is that what their faction's called? I haven't been keeping up with the most recent stuff lately, unfortunately. But yeah, so the duration is 6 seconds. So you have 4 seconds of downtime, and you'll almost never be able to trigger this. LWO. Again, I haven't been keeping up. I could have swore he was doing stuff with Judgment Day though, with Dominic Mysterio and names are escaping me at the moment. Rhea Ripley. I think he was with LWO for a bit too. Anyway, back on task. So 4 seconds of downtime, but really good stat buff. I mean, their weapons don't have much crit rate because, yeah, they're giant base attacks, right? So is weapon for him going to be good, or is Earthshaker? Well, let's take a look at his actual weapon. So when his skill hits, he's generating his stacks, right? After a nearby party member triggers Burgeon or Burning, the equipping character will gain 3 stacks. The effect can trigger once every 2 seconds and can be triggered even when the triggering party member is off-field. Canopy Favor, Elemental Skill, and Burst damage is increased by 10%, max 6 stacks. So 60% Elemental Skill damage with crit rate, massive base attack. So this is going to outperform... This is probably going to outperform 1,000 Blazing Suns most of the time. Or at least be very, very close. Like, they're very, very close to one another. Because the duration and downtime thing with Blazing Suns is going to be weird. Like, you're going to have moments where it's not going to line up, I think. Now, compared to Earthshaker, though... Let's look at Earthshaker. So, Earthshaker is obviously super good. So, this gives 32% skill damage. So, obviously, this is not as good as 60% and doesn't come with the crit rate or the massive base attack. So, this is worse than his, premium weapon. And it's probably losing to 1,000 Blazing Suns. Like, 1,000 Blazing Suns is probably beating this, even with the downtime. Like, we can do a quick science of that, too, if we want. Just quick round of science. So, if we want to actually just grab our Kniech team, why don't we just simplify this? Replace Bennett with Pyro Trav. We don't even have to think that hard about this. We literally just put Mr. Pyroculus Travular
This world is
in this
full
spot,
of unsolved mysteries.
and everything should be more or less sorted. So I gotta just kind of make sure I'm triggering burning. So let's go ahead and throw Earthshaker on first. And let's go grab a basic target, just for very, very easy damage calculation. Yeah, because this one, Earthshaker versus the, that weapon can absolutely be done right now. We can do that right now. And to what Ao was saying, that's kind of my goal in general, too. I just want to create an environment that not only do I want to exist in, but other people would want to exist. You know? Good vibes.
I got him cornered.
Ugh. 83k. Unfortunately, I did not get the test I wanted there, because I do need the first hit to connect. Because if I remember right, the first hit has an interaction. It hits harder.
Look alive! Hi!
Locked on.
Yeah, 108k. Into 89. Okay, so 108. So our highest was 108, and it was like 80, just under 90 for the follow-up. Man, none of my bosses dropped a claymore billet. The grind continues. You hate to see it. When you're being beholden to a billet, it is like the worst, man. It is the bratwurst. It is terrible. Even though I actually like bratwurst, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, it sucks, man. I'm so sorry. Good luck, dude. God forbid we get an event in the near future that maybe gives us a billet. Wouldn't that be nice? Saying good vibes is why I even come to stream. Exactly. Oh, and thank you, Lincoln. That's very, very kind of you.
Let's get it on! Ha!
Keep trying to hold it for something. Okay, and 120. 72. Okay, so that's interesting. It looks like it's higher as long as the buff is active, but the buff is not active. That downtime, it's worse. Interesting. Like, what's the attack difference? It can't be that big. Set 2309 compared to... No, it's lower. I mean, I guess that 32% damage buff does actually matter. It is pretty good. I'm for Eel and Alpha, that's crazy. Life is crazy, dude. Life's crazy, dude. Alright, so... Yeah, this seems to beat out Earthshaker at, like, the best case scenario. Absolutely. Which isn't too surprising. Like, that makes sense to me. Yeah, no problem, Lincoln. Let's see what the whole combo looks like with it. Let's see how it feels. With, like, the entire setup, like, cooking. I imagine this feeling pretty good.
Look alive! Hi! Extract!
Now we got Emily in here. We, of course, miss our, miss everything. We miss all of our skills. You hate to see that. Yeah, 96k is, like, without the setup being correct. It's pretty good. So, Pyro Traveler, good fit for burning. Like, I feel like this just lends himself very well to this sort of a setup. And as well, it just sort of like... Again, it feels better to use him over, like, Bennett. Because, God knows, I'm not the biggest fan of Circle Impact. If you're going to do Circle Impact, the circle's got to be huge. Like, you want to talk about circles? This is a circle. That's a circle. Look at that. That's a meaty circle. That's what I'm talking about, right, chat?
I got him cornered.
Holy shit, you want to get a circle going? That's how you get a circle going. Also, energy generation for this team is quite good. Quite good indeed. I think this might be my go-to burning team for the time being. Hey, Vincey, what's up? Welcome to the stream, and I'm to you, too. How's it going, man? How's life treating you today? Just got back from the gym. I'll be on to annoy Mr. Streamer Man after I make some food. I'm going to have to look into making some food during stream today, which I don't love doing, but I think we're going to have to do it anyway. I want it to be bigger. You want what to be bigger? Could I ask you to be slightly more specific? Bigger. Like Ben Bigger? He's pretty big. It's in his name. Also, how's our ore going? How's our cooking? Oh, maybe the circle impact? Oh. Well, this is like minimum size. Like, if we're going circles, like, it has to be at least this big. At least this big. If I'm stuck in a circle, it's got to be at least this big. Bare minimum. Right? Bigger is better, obviously. Okay there, Sander. Okay, Sander. Alright, we are broke. Nikita circle is a chef's kiss. Absolutely. That's a circle. That's a man's circle right there. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what. Sander, do you forget where you are sometimes? Serious question. Do you just, like, forget where you are at times? Damn it. Alright, how do we get more, juice here? Boss domains, card games on motorcycles. Actually, I guess boss domains, right? Look at this, like, 2 levels. Now, unfortunately, we don't really have... What bosses do we need, actually? You know what? This might be a good question. Dehya is not a circle, it's a whole goddamn domain. Fair. It's a circle. It's a room. It's an entire goddamn room. Yeah, I think Sander just forgets where he is sometimes. Like he's having a stoink. Don't apologize for your caps lock there, I agree with it. Your caps lock is absolutely correct in this case. Yeah, what bosses do we need? Oh my god, I never finished leveling you up. Oh my god. How did I forget about you? Oh my goodness. Emily is not even doing full damage. How did I not realize this? Oh my god. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I can't believe I've done this. I think I just need a bunch of these, right? Hold on. Yeah, you'll double. You want double. Layla did very good. She did double the product. And guess who's broke? I keep forgetting. I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at this game. I keep forgetting I have no money. I'm broke. I have no money. I see. Fascinating. Sorry, just checking. I don't know what you were asking. Hold on. Let me actually go back. Was that something that needed to be deleted? It is a PG-13 stream, you know. Oh. No, that was fine. You didn't have to delete that. No, that was okay. Yeah, you got a little overzealous on that one. That's totally fine. A little controversial, potentially. But it went through, so... No, that's fine. He's checking the water. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's okay. It's fine. Hey, look, you want to test your boundaries, right? How else are you going to test the boundaries unless you say something? That's fine. Yeah, overzealous on that one. We're good. We're good. Don't worry. Yeah, Vincey, you're good, man. Don't worry about it. I mean, you do you, man. I'm going to say right now, Vincey, you do you, man. Live your best life. And don't let the man keep you down. I mean, unless that's what you want, I guess, but... I'm sorry. I'm sorry! Yeah, it's all very chill. I don't know why you deleted that. That was fine. Oh, kitty. Yeah, it was a weird thing to delete. Yeah, I think you might have misread that one, Leakin. You're good, buddy. You're good, buddy. Both of you are good. Don't worry about it. But just like, huh. I feel like we're getting the wrong vibe on that one. Vincey, if you're still here, you're good, man. You're all good, dude. Dude, damn, getting called out. Next, you're cute. If you don't think that, then you know the reality. Wait, are you is that a backhanded way to call me ugly, or is that a way to say I'm cute? Because one way or another, bitch, I'm adorable. Have I ever told the story about the time I got hit on by a gay guy? And I rode that high for the entire day? Have I ever told that story in chat before?
Afraid?
I don't know if I have. If I have...
You not even have the courage to be
I'll tell it again.
Is
I was literally out doing some shopping. This guy driving by kind of approaches me, and he's like, "Oh, hey, I think you're kind of cute." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And we're just kind of chatting for a minute.
Is it my turn now?
And then I have to like tell him, like, I gotta let him down, and be like, "Oh, I'm actually straight, right? Like, I'm not gay." And he's like, "Oh, damn, that's such a shame." But I rode that high. I rode that high of that dude hitting on me for the entire week. I swear to God, I was like, "Damn, I feel so good about myself right now." Like, holy shit. Unironically, I felt great.
Russian plural.
Look at you.
Like, dead serious. I was in such a good mood after that.
Is it my
Got him
turn?
cornered.
Now, I made a mistake.
Oh, you're done, Knight.
Who's next?
Yeah, I definitely made a grave error here. I didn't think this through. Hold on, what did I miss in the chat? It was a joke. He's a real Viking. I mean, I could be. I have an actual drinking horn. Hold up. Hold up. Why do I always keep this thing so far away from me? Ignore the little Gengar inside of it, but yeah. I have a legit drinking horn. Hey, Micro? I'm gonna assume that's Micro. That's some fancy-ass text. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. For real, Sprick screams like a Viking. I might do that. I don't know. Went through the same thing as one of my homies. It's straight up, dude. It's just like, damn, ride that high for a week. Yeah, check this shit out. I got an actual drinking horn. That's how you know it's real. That's how you know I'm an actual Viking, apparently. You know what I should invest in? I should get myself like an actual like Viking helmet. I absolutely need to get myself a Viking helmet. It was a lovely interaction. But yeah, I goofed with this team. I realized I have no healer. I'm gonna die. They're gonna kill me. Okay, let's fix this real quick.
Buckle up. Ha!
I mean, if worse comes to worse, Dehya solos.
This'll brighten up the place.
Would look good, not gonna lie. I'm assuming you mean the Viking helmet. In which case,
Like a fly tangled in a web.
I wholeheartedly agree. Are we in the second phase? Yeah, we are. This is gonna suck, by the way. Buy a Skyrim-style iron helmet. That's kind of exactly what I was thinking. Also, welcome back, Bricken.
You asked for it. It's been sealed away. My blade is all that remains.
Look alive.
See, that's the thing. He's always here. I don't know if you figured that out yet.
Russian plural.
Gotta get used to doing the oh, he disintegrated my... Well, that's, Yeah, I hate to see that. Yeah, you definitely need a healer for this fight, so missing, not having that is a huge error. Okay, so, for some reason, my brain goes, oh, I need to, I gotta hold Kanicha's skill, which is not true. You don't want to do that.
You ain't messing around.
Dehya did not solo, in fact. Oh god. Alright, let's reset this. Let's reset this and, like, not do that again. That was really dumb. That was really dumb. Oh yeah, definitely keep the chat family friendly. There's some youngins in the chat, so I always try to, like I said, PG-13. Always keep thing, on the straight and narrow. If you don't mind. I don't like banning people. I don't like timing people out if I don't have to. So I always just, be cool, Okay. How do we fit a healer in here? I mean, the obvious answer is replace Pyro Traveler with, like, Bennett or something. But where's the fun in that? There's really not that many Pyro healers. In fact, it's just Bennett, isn't there? Oh my god, it's just Bennett. Oh lord, it's just Bennett. Okay, let's maybe not do that. Let's do... This team should be better. Let's do this team. This team's actually equipped to fight this monstrosity. W Sprix, use Sprix. I am. Of course I am. So how's Pyro Traveler? Solid. Unironically, pretty good. I'm vibing with him so far. His damage is solid. And his, like, he fits into a lot of different roles, I think. And I think once we see what a C6 actually is, which I might look up. Is it bad if I look it up? Is that a spoiler? Is that a leak?
Afraid?
Or is that information technically official? Can I look at that without feeling guilty? Keep tap skilling, and I mean to not. I don't want to do that. Why am I so bad at this game? Nah, look it up. Alright, we'll get this fight done, and then I'm going to take a quick eyeball over at, I guess Honey Hunter, in fact, would have it. We'll take a quick eyeball at it and figure out what we have to look forward
With the
to.
fall of darkness, destruction shall
And,
have a taste of
let's get you again. We'll take a look at what that might enable in the future.
Look at you, trapped like a bunch of
Boss is a point and a
helpless
half.
ants. Is it my turn now? Look alive!
Energy is being an absolute nuisance with Noelle as usual. This is half the reason why Mono Geo is just like the way to go with her. It's not because of the damage boost. There is a damage boost, but the biggest issue is just like, God, she needs so much energy.
Gloves off!
Like, good lord.
The countdown has begun. Like a fly tangled in a web.
Yeah.
Let's get it on!
Feels much better having not one but two players. Actually, I'm not going to.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
I'm a worthy opponent, you hear that?
Look at you.
Not gonna lie, I love Fab. I run Fab Greatsword on her. I think if you're running her as just like a support and not like a DPS, that makes sense.
How amusing.
Like, I don't think there's anything like wrong with that in the
Brave names echo!
But because I run her as this like more aggressive DPS, for me it makes way more sense to be doing words are escaping me again. Like a DPS. Sad Zax hasn't got the voice of the Pyro Traveler yet. So weird that they didn't prioritize getting him in there. That's crazy. I mean, I can only assume that they're having contractual issues with
all that remains.
I love Sprix's chat. Good. Glad. That's the dream, right? That's the dream for me. I want people to enjoy the chat. That's half the fun, right?
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
For me, that's like what makes stream so enjoyable. Is just having a good chat. Just hanging out. Oh, did my shield really fall off as the debuff got set in? Damn.
Suntown is only the beginning. But the mountains
I hate to see it. I do not approve of you shooting laser beams at me, so I will ask you nicely once to stop.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. Ha! It's struggle in vain.
And as usual, Dehya actually solos.
Leave it all to me.
Leader of Two Worlds Play. Still don't know what that means yet. Hey, Lumine, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. You all should get the next skin from Monster. Oh, that'd be so cool. Yo, give me a Noelle skin any day of the week, and I am like the happiest camper to ever happy a camp. I don't think that made sense, but I'd be ecstatic. I'd be losing my mind. I'd be hyping that up to no end. Oh. Prime, what billet were you looking for again? Were you looking for a sword or a claymore? God, please tell me it was claymore. Please tell me it was claymore. Oh, for the love of God, tell me it was claymore. Claymore? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I thought for a second, I'm like, don't tell me it just mocked him in front of my whole... Don't tell me it did this to him. It did not do him this dirty, please. Imagine if any character kept their boss abilities. I would play as a boss character. That sounds wild. That'd be fun as hell. That'd be stupid. I love it. Okay, so she was one we needed. What's another one we might need? So you have a special one. We have plenty of that. I don't even know why I'm looking at you. We have plenty of that. Is there any character that I might want to level up a talent in the future that I'm lacking in? I really don't think so, honestly. What about you? No. I'm just kind of grasping at straws here, just looking for something. Oh, whale. There we go. Whale's perfect. Whale, whale, whale. I can work with that. Wonder why Hoyo makes skins for characters then they no longer at their prime, like Hu Tao. Probably as a way to keep older characters relevant without having to change their stats or numbers. If you want, like, the actual answer, it's probably that. Let's see. I want to go in here with a team that is actually capable of countering this. So we do you, Shogun, then we do you, and then Chevreuse. Actually, no, we'll do... flip that. We'll do Chevreuse, then you.
A little extra training never hurts.
There we go. This is kind of the best of both worlds. This gets the stuff done. Hey, Jay! Welcome to the stream. How's it going, man? How's life treating you? Imagine Mondstadt event. Jean passes out. Noelle takes over. Gets requests done flawlessly. Jane wakes up. Notices Noelle's works. Gives Noelle's a new outfit. Jean can finally take a break. The acting Grandmaster. I could see something like that. I could totally vibe with something like that. Straightforward. Could be hijinks could ensue. Yeah. Come on, you big angry whale. Let's dance. This is not my favorite boss fight. I don't hate this boss fight.
There is no
Just
escape. Drop your weapons.
So, like, why not give her one in the 2.0 era? Because she was still super relevant then.
Let's get it on. Ha! Illusion
Probably...
shattered.
There's probably some internal reason beyond just, like, the obvious, well, we want to make this character have some hype around them again, but we don't want to make any adjustments to them. Because the thing with Hu Tao is, A, lots of people own her still. And B, she's still good.
No escape.
Like, Hu Tao didn't just stop being good. I think that's definitely sort of a thing that's sort of happened, is that because Arlecchino's generally better, they kind of, a lot of people sort of assume
Final warning.
that that Hu Tao's not good, which is just not the case. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Look alive. Hi. Shine down.
Get out of this guy.
You asked for it. Stop right there.
I may have made it not a grave enemy, but it may be. I think my timing might be fine.
Ah! your weapons.
Wham! Look at that, perfect. That actually worked out perfectly. Wow. You'll love to see that. Alright, you big dumb whale.
There is
Prepare
no
to be vanquished.
Justice will prevail. Stop right there. Gloves off.
And... Alright, welcome to Punch City. Population, your ribs.
Now you shall perish.
Virgil's an example of a playable boss that kept most of his abilities, sort of because C1. Virgil? Virgil. Oh, do you mean like in Devil May Cry Virgil? She'll be good. Not good if you don't have C1. I disagree with that. Because there's two workarounds for that. A, get good. And I know that sounds lame, but it is very much just really hard to make her do the same stuff without the C1. But if you have the C1, she's very, it's much easier to do. Oh my god, Dream Solvent as well? Holy shit. But in that vein, she's still, like, even without C1, she's still, the damage is still there. It's just more of a convenience thing. And then the alternative is if you have Shenyun, you can do Plunge. Her Plunge setup's solid. Ooh, goodness. Getting hungry. Gotta eat something soon. It's all Genshin on a private server on my computer, and so far no viruses, no bad stuff, and I'm like, new to Genshin Impact, and I'm looking for a good team to hope and learn. Do you have any suggestions? It's a private server, though? What kind of stuff do you have in the private server? Is it just, like, all characters available so you can, like, test stuff, or, like, what kind of stuff are you working with? Ooh. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. I'll hold that. Ooh, it even got the pieces I needed. Damn! Holy shit, I got lucky. I'd love to see that. Because I can give all kinds of suggestions for stuff to learn with. But yeah, AO's kind of summed it up, right? You want to go with a character, find a character you just vibe with, and then build around them. So, like, for me, I really like Dehya. So, like, how do I build around Dehya? I feel like Ganyu is the easiest to play so far. Yeah. She is very point and click. Just aim and shoot. Just aim and shoot. Gets the job done. So, if you like Ganyu and you think she's, like, easy to work with and you're enjoying her playstyle, just focus on building around her. And there's lots of ways you can do that. Like, a really easy one is just freeze. All characters, I think all weapons also. So you can test anything you want, basically. Okay. So, characters that are good to learn with. Okay. I don't have Ganyu yet, so I can't show a Ganyu team specifically. Dehya is a very good character to learn with, honestly, because her damage may not be high without high investment, but she's really good. She's a really good defensive measure, so it gives you a lot more wiggle room to practice stuff. Yeah, it's sort of what I'm thinking, is just like a Morgana team for Ganyu. If you want to just do Ganyu, the easiest thing is a team called Morgana, which is just freeze. Hey, Tempest. What's up? Good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Learning Night is important right now. Yeah, you want to know Night Soul stuff. So, what does that team even look like now? So, again, I don't have Ganyu, so I can't really show it properly. Is there a team I can take apart for a second? Yeah, we'll take apart this one. We kind of replace this one anyway with something a bit more interesting. I don't really know how to build characters, but I gave her a bow called Hunter's Path and 4 artifacts of Shimenawa. So, interesting! That's an interesting setup, because what you've done, effectively, is you've built something called Reverse Melt. It's a bit weird to work with. It takes practice. Ganyu, Mona, Seat Lolly, Flex. Yeah, that's like the basic version. So, I'll give you a choice, actually. One's a bit harder to work with, though. Do I go with reverse melt? I mean, you built reverse melt, so I guess I can give you reverse melt. So, reverse melt with Ganyu. I'm going to use... We're going to have Aloy pretend to be Ganyu. She's my pretend Ganyu. And the rest of the team would be... Let me see if I can get this right. I think it's just like... I'm going to do it with Dehya. So Dehya, Nahihi, Benny? Where's Benny? Oh, Benny boy, oh, Benny boy. There he is.
Need help?
Something like this?
I'm here.
Yeah, I know. Just a little plunge seat lolly. I don't know if that'd be good, but I might mess around with it. There's nowhere to be seen. Yeah, no one's seen it. Reverse melt. So, I'll show you how this works. And you can try this with your Ganyu, and you wouldn't even have to change your build. Like, the artifacts wouldn't really change. It'd be all the exact same. Because the way it works is actually really simple once you get it figured out. Yeah, Aloy's just a rumor, not even real. So you basically start with something like this. Get into combat. Use Dehya or like any other Pyro unit to get Pyro on them. Switch to Nahida to get like them burning, so now they're cooking.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Get their burst going. You get a good old-fashioned Benny burst going. And then you just start doing charge up. And because they're being constantly set on fire, they're always able to melt them. So it's really straightforward. The long story, the long, simple version of it is it just lets you do a melt on every charge shot without having to think about it too hard. Rinse, wash, and repeat.
Let's light it up!
I mean, again, my version of it is obviously going to suck because I'm using Aloy instead of Ganyu. But, I mean...
Now. Ever seen one of these?
It's just the short version of it. It's called Reverse Melt, though, just because it's basically, instead of using the Pyro to melt the Cryo, you're doing the opposite. You're using the Cryo to melt the Pyro. What's an Aloy? That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know. She's like a Lego Dimensions unit. Yeah. Yeah, that tracks. All records of Aloy have been purged from Urban Soul. I mean, according to the lore, they wouldn't be in Urban Soul anyway, so I guess this also tracks. Saying support Ganyu is an option. Oh, absolutely. Oh, it makes sense now. So I created something good per accident. More or less, yeah. Yeah, the reason I was suggesting Reverse Melt Brick, Brick in here is actually like our regional Ganyu, or regional? Our local Ganyu expert. He's like a Ganyu simp to the max. But the reason I specifically suggested Reverse Melt is because he's literally running Hunter's Path with Shimenawas. So it's like, well, yeah, that's Reverse Melt. That's the setup for it. That's literally it. That's the dream. That's the dream build. Like, you can't really ask for much better than that. Yeah, you can change the build if you want. I was just trying to keep it simple, just because, well, you already have the build. Let's just work with what you already have set up. Right? Like, why overcomplicate it? Unless you want to start taking notes. You better take out your pen and paper, class. Time to take notes. We're going to be taking notes. There will be a test at the end. So I hope you're paying attention. And no, you cannot take photos of the slides. Wait. We need... conflict? Hold on. See, Lolly, where the hell are you? What do we need? What do we need? Why can I never find you? Here you are. So you need kindling, and Turvler needs... also kindling, right? So yeah, we're going kindling. Had to be sure. I need everything. I hear me hearing about good builds. Meanwhile, I brought instructors Ningguang with prototype Amber into this Abyss cycle. Did it work? Do we have budget to do the standard 10 pull? Not really, unfortunately. Pretty sure Traveler... No, he needs all three. I just need to pick out the ones that, like, are for this level to get the next level. I mean, it worked. It worked. Not crazy if it works. Honestly, Ganyu was built to be a support. The player base was dunking on her for being a 5-star Amber, so Hoyo gave her ridiculous charge shot damage. No, they can't take it back. Yeah, so Ganyu really has 3 distinct playstyles. 2 of which are charge shot based, where you just basically point and shoot. Fully charge your arrow and just fire a grenade at them, more or less. And the 2 playstyles are reverse melt, which was the one I just showed and explained. The second one is freeze, where you basically just you make the enemies wet, and then you make them really cold. Apply hydro, apply cryo, laugh while everything is frozen. I can show off his, yeah. But I think yours is reverse melt though, right? I'm pretty sure yours is reverse melt. Where are you at, big dog? So, this is Bricken's Ganyu. Hunter's Path. Shimenawa's. Literally the reverse melt build. But yeah, it's gonna look like your stats are gonna look something like this at peak, really. A little bit of EM. You probably want more EM than that. Yo, Brick, why are your EM so low? Yo, Brickenmeyer, why are your EM so low? Explain. Well, yeah, of course you have the tools for freeze. You have the tools for support. You have everything for Ganyu. Don't give me that. Genshin 1.0 era where every new character was able to DPS if no, they suck. Yep, good times. Hell, that's what do you mean in the 1.0 era? That's still true. Artifact RNG hates me. I don't know how to make teams, also. But currently, I put 2 freeze characters with a tall lady, I forgot her name, but she's also cryo, with a French lady who's hydro, who spawns the 3 hydro thing. The worst part about this is I know exactly what you're talking about. Holy shit, I know exactly what you mean. You're literally running... So 2 freeze characters with a tall lady, who's also cryo. Well, I don't know who the 2 main freeze ones here, but here's your French lady, who summons the 3 dudes. And your tall ice lady that you put them with is this one, Shenhe. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Tell me. Am I good or am I so good at this game or what? I'm so good at this game. I play this game too much. I think I need help. That's probably not a good sign, actually. That's not good. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, I guess. But I think you got, like, the basics of it down, right? Because that's the thing, you learn this over time. It's all about figuring out the reactions. Once you get the reactions down, it's kind of like, okay, I want this reaction, how do I make the reaction better? So, Shenhe is a great example. You look at her kit, you read through what she does. Oh, she makes cryo characters really good. Like, just reading through this, you see, oh, she makes cryo attacks better. All your cryo damage is increased. So I want to play her with a cryo character. You look over here. Oh, look, she does lots of cryo damage. So there's your first setup. So there's you get your first pair. You're like, okay, that's my basic setup. Well, I want to do freeze, so I need a hydro character. Well, who's a good hydro character? You start thumbing through. Oh, there's a hydro character. She could do it. Kokomi, she's gonna do it. There's her. Okay, then you're like, okay, I'll go with Kokomi. I like Kokomi. Everyone loves Kokomi. And then you have your freeze. So now you have freeze. And then your last slot could be just something to support that. So it could be another Hydro character for more Hydro application. You could go with an Animo character, because Animo characters are broken. So it takes time to get there, to figure it all out, because there's a lot of steps to figuring out. I just gave like a super rough and dirty example. But it's really just figuring out the character you want to work with, figuring out their strengths, and how do you pull those strengths out. Animo characters just spread Hydro and Cryo, right? Yes. That's their first big strength. That's like the big thing that makes them really, really good. The other thing that makes them really, really good, if I can find one, is this artifact set. Viridescent Venerer. So, increases swirl damage, which is just good. But more importantly, it lowers elemental resistance of the infused element of the swirl. So if you do a hydro swirl, they're taking effectively 40% more hydro damage. I don't think it actually works out to be that much, but it lowers their defenses. So, like, yeah, it's this. Unless you're Zhao, there's exceptions, right? Like Zhao doesn't run this set. Well, he used to actually. He used to run this set sometimes, but or like she's Anemo doesn't run this set. But like generally speaking, if you're doing like an Anemo support, like Kazuha, Jean, Sucrose, any of those ones, love this set. But yeah, sometimes it's as easy just being like, example off the top of my head, I should open up the character screen. I like... D-Luke. I like D-Luke. It's like remove their defense with Kazuha, with the 4 viridescent things, and you can do even more damage with Cryogonyu. Bingo bongo. Sometimes it's as easy as that. It's just like looking at like, well, I want to do more pyro damage. How to do more pyro damage? Well, Vape makes me do more pyro damage, so we'll put a Hydro character.
Guide you.
Well, Kazuha makes me do more pyro damage because he has the viridescent
All
things.
right,
Put in Kazuha.
let's head off.
And then at this point, you're just kind of like, well, how do I keep my D-Luke alive? Okay, well, let's give him coconut.
Take heart.
Now he has a healer.
Victory will be ours.
It doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. Like, you just look at what you have, what you want, and you just think about, like, what I want for this team. I want to vape, I want to buff pyro damage, and I want to stay alive. Super easy sometimes. That's at its very core. It can get more complicated when you get into the weird shit. Like, what's a good example of weird shit? Chat, do I have a team that does weird shit off the top of my... Weird shit. There you go. It gets weird. It can get really weird and stuff like this. And you're probably... Most people looks at this team and be like, what the hell is this thing? What the hell is this thing? Don't think about it. Don't worry about it yet. Keep it simple. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep things simple to start with. Figure out the nuances later. Also, did Hoyo forget to raid run Kokomi? Probably. Also, take care, Legan. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you, dude. Have yourself a wonderful day. Thanks for being here, man. But yeah, at the very core, you're making a team. You start simple, and then you start thinking about ways to make it, like, you know, just better. Like, is there an upgrade for Shinsho? Is Kazuha the best here? Do I really want to run Kokomi? Like, who could be better here? Like, you start simple, then expand. Because, like, you don't want to overthink this shit too quickly because you're going to short-circuit your brain. I overthought it once. Look what happened to me. I mean, look at me. Look at me. You don't want to be like me. Oh, it's like a superconduct, right? Like when I play Eula and then put Fischl to do more damage than Eula, increases... Yeah, yes, superconduct is specifically for physical characters. Great example. Where you're like, oh yeah, I want my Eula to do more damage, so I need superconduct. So you start there. How do I get superconduct? Well, I need an electro character. And then at that point, it's just, well, how do I get more damage? It's just one step at a time. Like, I don't have my Eula team together, do I, right now? I like Eula. I happen to like Eula quite a bit. I don't have her together right now. Oh, do I die? Huh. Wait. No, that's right. Huh, weird. Anyway. So, like, you know, you're like, oh, I want Eula to be in the team. So let's just assume Eula's already there, but, like, we need Electro. I'll start with Shogun. Shogun's Electro. We need Cryo. So Eula's Cryo already. I don't really need another Cryo character. So we'll throw... How about a defensive measure? We can get Zhongli in there. We can get... Mika. Mika's a great support. He's basically made for Eula. And then... You put Eula in, obviously. Where the hell is my Eula?
What shall we do?
Again, it's just starting simple, right? Like, you know I want superconduct, so you start there. And then you start looking at your other two options. Like, for your case, you're using Fischl, obviously, so...
In the name of the Prinzessin.
I'd probably just reorder this like this for my own sake. You need a cryo if you need a battery for bad ER. That's getting too complicated. You're starting too complicated. This is someone who is just starting out. You can't start that complicated. Start super simple. You figure out the basics first. Battery like to get more energy. Yes, that is exactly what a battery is. It's a term that the gamers came up with. So, basically, just any character that can generate energy. Eula is a hog of energy. Like, her burst cost, I think, is 80? Yeah, it's 80. So, 80 energy is a really high cost. And her biggest damage dealer is her burst. Is she built right now? Did I fix her? Yeah, I did. So, like, Eula's biggest asset is her burst. But she has a hard time getting her own burst back up. So having a character, say, like, maybe Mika here, with, like, Favonius Lance, like, just something to make getting energy even better. Like, just something to help. That's really all it boils down to. She just needs some help. Characters like Raiden Shogun help with that. Like, there's lots of options. So, for her, specifically, her whole shtick, her big damage-dealing burst. Eula's burst is absolutely not her biggest asset. Now, listen here, you little shit. Her biggest damage-dealing asset, her most important thing in her kit, is her burst. And the whole thing, you read through this whole thing, when her burst activates, the way to make it do more damage is by dealing normal attacks. So, things that increase her attack speed, really good. Things that increase physical damage, really good. Things that increase attack, really good. Because, like, if I were to just go throw this at, like, an enemy real quick, let's go use our usual... Actually, is there a better... He's physical resistant. Everything's physical resistant. What do I care? Let me go ahead and get some energy back. I'll give a quick example. Her burst is indeed her bread and butter. Foxy, if you look up right now, like look straight up into the air, you can see the joke going over your head. I thought it was the sneeze. Oh, the story behind the sneeze, her original trailer had her, like, basically people weren't excited for her for whatever reason. They were like, she seems whatever. And then when her trailer came out, she did, like, this really cute little sneeze during the trailer. And everyone lost their minds for some reason. Like, everyone just went absolutely berserk because she sneezed. It was so weird. It was really funny, actually. It was just like, right. People are down bad for a sneeze. She was like, achoo, and everyone's like, ah! That's the sound they made. That's the exact sound they made. True story. If you use a battery, does it have to be the same element? For the most efficiency, yes. Not necessarily, though. So, if you basically, the way it works, if you pick up an energy particle of the same element of the particle, you get more energy gains. Versus if it's not the same element, you get less. I don't know what the percentages are off the top of my head, but that's the long and short. So I'm gonna actually just do myself a quick favor. I'm gonna eat my crit food because I really don't want to miss this crit. Because god damn it, I miss the crit every time, and it makes me sad. Yeah, use Zhongli for his shield.
By royal decree.
Because the shield gives me a lot of like ability to just stand still.
Shudder. Freeze
Skill,
to the core.
burst, hold skill, and then just start normal attacking as fast as possible. And an easy 212k. 212,000, pretty easy. Free of charge. And that's like the whole shtick with her.
Stabilize.
Literally all about just getting those normal attacks in as fast as possible.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
You had your chance. Beg for mercy.
But yeah, I need more energy for my Eula. He's just a little bit short to really pop off right now. I don't know what But is there a weapon? Hold on, I don't know, but there's a weapon called Favonia's Sword, which is on a character named Bennett. I don't know his name. And the more crit value, do I get energy? Is that right? Is that like a... Absolutely, actually. It's a great example. So, if I were to use our boy here as an example, he uses Favonia's Lance. Same effect. It is the exact same effect as Favonia's Sword. Has energy recharge as a main stat on it. And it says anytime you crit, the percentage goes up with refinement. And I can just give an example of a refinement. So basically, refinements, the text on it gets better based on the amount of times you've basically fed a sword into it. You just have to go into the refine menu to do that. And it basically says every time you crit with this character, you generate a few particles, which is really good. It feeds your party, feeds the character, more energy, more good. Yes. That's a really good way of doing that. I will say, Benny Boy, as I like to call him, or Bennett, who should be up here, actually. He's in the... Is he in the team right now? No, he's not. There he is. I do not like Fav Sword on him. It is not a weapon I enjoy on him. It makes me angry, and it fills me with unbridled rage. But that's a Bennett-specific thing. If you need Favonia's Sword on someone like that, it's fine. But I will say, since you're on that private server, Skyward Blade. Skyward Blade? Trust me. That's the one for Bennett. Trust. Trust? Trust. Although characters like Fischl, who has many off-field hits, so the particles generated sometimes as much energy as having the same element. Yeah, because she just generates so much. Same with Shogun. Shogun just generates so much energy, it just doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, Favonia's Bennett is kind of sad, but it's just because of the wording. His burst, it transfers his attack to the character standing in the circle, which is really good. But it's based on base attack, which is if you go to your attributes, it's the white number. White number is base attack, which is basically your attack from leveling up and the weapon base attack that you have currently equipped. The blue number will double if you refine it all the way. Yes. I used a sword like Aquila Favonia before the Favonius one, like more attack is which is better. So... the way you're talking, you have a friend who's getting you into this, huh? I'm going to guess that you're not doing this alone. Because you have information. You have insider information, I can tell. So, I'm gonna give you the full rundown. This is fun. This is fun. I don't get to do this very often. So, Bennett's Burst. It scales with base attack. You can even say attack bonus ratio, 119%. So, let's see. If health of the character in the AoE is higher than 70%, the attack bonus is based off of... You get an attack bonus based off of base attack. No, because I read all the characters in the past 2 weeks. Characters and all the artifacts and weapons. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. We found a Genshin player that can read! Oh my god! Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, Jay, you're a goddamn unicorn. Okay? Like, you ask any other Genshin player, you're not real. You don't exist. That's crazy. A unicorn, a fantastical creature that's not real. That's crazy. The meme is Genshin players can't read. It's just the meme. It's the joke of it all. That's crazy. Someone who actually tries to learn the game, you guys can't read. No, it's mostly a joke, but holy shit, there's so many times someone comes to ask a question and be like, it says in the first line. It's so funny. It's like, it's one of those things that, like, it's a meme, but, like, it's like a meme that's like, oh, that's kind of real. Oh, shit. Please stay. Yeah. So it works with base attack. So, base attack, again, like I said, it's the white number, which is calculated from leveling up and the actual weapon that's base attack. So you said Aquila Favonia. I don't have Aquila, but I have Mistsplitter, which is the same number. This is the highest base attack on a sword. All good jokes contain some truth. Yeah, that's what makes them funny. So, if you want the biggest attack buff possible, then yeah, Aquila Favonia is the best option. But most people, including myself, I mean, not most people, myself, I'm going to say most people, I think most people, would tell you Skyward Blade, this weapon right here, is usually the sauce. Because it has a very high base attack, and all of its effects are good on him. Like energy recharge, incredible for Bennett. He loves energy recharge. It's like his favorite stack. Is his favorite stack? Favorite stat. It's debatably his favorite stat other than base attack. So Skyward Blade is the perfect middle ground of having a high base attack while having a useful stat. Alright, have a good day at work, Brickenmeyer. Catch you later, man. Jay's struggling with Bricken. Don't worry, I struggle with it too. I know him in real life, so I have to fight with myself not to say his actual name. He's not here quickly. His real name is... Richard. Anyway. So yeah, Skyward Blade is generally your best pick. The reason why I don't like Favonius Sword is because it has like one of the lowest base attacks ever. It's like the lowest base attack in the game. But it has that high energy recharge. But if you look at that energy recharge. High energy recharge, high base attack. Kind of does everything. But, again, if you want just the biggest possible buff, then yeah, you go with something like Aquila Favonia. Bennett is one of those characters who just... He's always going to be relevant in the game because he does bring, like, the best buff in the game. Everyone is Richard. Yep. Jay, you're Richard. Sorry. Sorry I had to find out this way. Richard Rotter. Real and true. But yeah, that's the long and short of it for Bennett. He likes energy recharge. Energy recharge is like the only stat that matters on him, ultimately. Like, let's throw him out here for a second. Like, if you look at my Bennett here, like literally energy recharge, energy recharge, energy recharge. Guess what? A little bit of energy recharge. The only piece I don't have energy recharge is this one because I couldn't find one. Actually, do I have one? I might have one. Oh my god, I do. It's crit rate. Do I care? Not particularly. Now that's energy recharge. I'll change my name to Richard. You don't have to do that. Oh my god. Everyone's real name is Richard. Whatever you are in the chat, whatever your name is in the chat is just what I call you, but everyone's real name, it's Richard. It's easier that way. At this point, Sprick should call the subscribers Richards. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a terrible idea, Foxy. I mean, I like how Sprick's mix rolls off the tongue, but like, as like a group of just being like, it's a group of Richards. I like it. I like it. The Richards. You all better get your best like suit and tie ready to go. You're all going for job interviews. And let's see how this team's doing now. I like this team. This Seat Lolly team has been so goddamn good, by the way. All 926 Richards. Oh, energy recharge. So it's used to use elemental burst. I tried to get a lot of it, but ended up with 243 energy recharge, 865 white attack, 49 crit, 131 crit. That's good. Honestly, that's good. I overkill my energy. For Bennett specifically, I overkill my energy. Mainly because I've basically come to the point and I say my burst will be available and no one is telling me otherwise. Yeah, 243 is good. Like, that's like well within the range of what you're after. Wrong weapon? Oh, for this version? Yeah, you are absolutely right. I use this weapon. 1,000 Blazing Suns for this build. But, like, the thing with Bennett, and it's something that's, like, kind of hard to teach, I guess, because it's a weird thing. His health? Doesn't matter. His attack? The green text on his attack? Doesn't matter. His crit stats? Doesn't really matter. His energy recharge? That matters. Because the only thing... He's a burst bot. But yeah, energy recharge, its whole thing is it increases the amount of energy that you receive from particles. So every time you hit an enemy with a skill or anything like that, you see those particles fly off them and go into your character. Those are energy particles. The higher your energy recharge, the more energy you get back for your burst. So the higher that number is, the faster you get your burst back. Now, it is worth noting, not every character needs energy recharge in abundance. Like, some characters need... Like, in this team comp, like, I have, like, what, 125? Which is literally 25. Because your baseline is 100. This is enough for her. Because of the battery thing, I might put another fire character, like that chef that has a bear. Will also give 266 energy recharge. 75 white attack. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, the white attack only matters for Bennett. Actually, that's not true. It matters for one other character. There are two characters where white text matters. Bennett, specifically, because he's the only character that interacts with base attack like that. And if you ever find yourself using her for whatever reason, I'll go show her real quick. Kujo-Sara. She has the exact same buff. The exact same buff. Functions identically. But yeah, most characters, the attack stat that's going to matter is the actual attack stat. Assuming they're an attack character, obviously. Some characters aren't. But again, you figure that out by reading, which it sounds like you've been doing many readings.
Let's get it on! Fulfill our pact! You two! I'm going in!
I feel this is feeling right now, though.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen.
You asked for it!
Pushed me out of the Bennett buff, but it's fine. Still good damage. Damn good damage. Fortunately, it's going to phase transition before I can see if I get all my bursts back or not, but I think I did. Oh, wow, I do! Damn! Okay, the rotation's perfect now. Rotation's actually perfect now. Oh. Sorry, unrelated note. I've been working on this team for a while. Like, this Dehya dream team, and it's finally coming together. I tried using Electro God Lady with her. Ah, Raiden Shotgun. I mean Raiden Shogun. I mean Raiden Shotgun. She is an absolute beast. She is a monster truck made out of biceps. Her name is Egg. Everyone knows her name is actually Egg. I love Egg. Anyway. You guys using the Electro God Lady, her name is Raiden Shogun. I guess I use Benny with her. Oh, yep. She reinvented. Here's some story time. Here's some Genshin history for you.
Adversary.
Prepare for a
At
Genshin
least it
history
doesn't
lesson.
hide anything.
So one of the most, dare I say, iconic teams in early Genshin Impact. It was a very basic team comp, super simple. It was what most people call like the first truly meta team. This is the team that was like first, like, truly meta. The first best team in the game. That's right, we're going national.
Just sharpen my spear.
This was the original best team in the game. Literally broken. Actually overpowered. And it's all 4-star characters. Yeah, I pressed, like, Q on my keyboard and then just ended up doing, like, a bajillion damage. Used a messed up thing with Bennett Q, Sarah EQ, Raiden Q. I think that's correct. Or rather, it's correct enough. If you're hitting like 700k, like clearly, yes, you're doing it right. Yeah, it's a full 4-star team. Now, obviously my version of it's not even fully cooked because I don't have half of them aren't built. But this was like one of the best teams in the game. The team is called National. It was called the National Team. And it's what is affectionately called a quick swap team, because you're literally just doing skill burst switch, skill burst switch, skill burst switch, skill burst switch, skill burst switch. And that's just, you just keep going down the list really fast. Like, you just run down the list, run down the list, run it back. And this team was one of the best teams in the game. But then, something happened. Something changed. Raiden Shogun came out. And thus, Raiden National was born. And Raiden National became the new best team in the game. Raiden National is ridiculous. Literally push all the buttons, and everything dies. Like, it's just literally, I do all the damages and everything dies. There's no exceptions. This team did eventually get an update over time, because eventually Zhongling got ripped out of the equation. And they put in, why can I never find it?
All right, let's head off.
And thus, Raiden International was born. True story. There's your Genshin lore. Your Genshin gaming lore, not the actual storyline lore. This is a team that's so good, it's still relevant. Kazuha is so real. He really is. And people hated him when he... Well, not hated him. He was disliked when he came out. But yeah, this is literally a team that has been around for like
Everybody stand back!
basically since time immemorium.
Clouds
And it's still good.
The birds call.
Let me weave you a verse. Know
It's
my
still great.
soul.
And
Torn to oblivion!
that sucks. I hate when that happens, but anyway. Keep in mind, my Raiden is not optimal. The only character in this team that's probably close to optimal is Bennett. Like, your Raiden's gonna be better off than mine is, especially considering you have access to all the cool shit. His Echo was hard to get. Ooh, we haven't done that yet. We were gonna get his Echo. We didn't choose our new Echo yet. All the Echoes are so hard to get. Jeans wasn't too bad. Jeans was fun. Jeans was just throwing dudes out windows. That was funny. Switched Waterboy for Sara and you get Raiden Hyper. Yep. There's so many variants of it. It's so good. This is so great. I've heard about these teams. I never heard the history. Only playing for a year now. Yeah. The wild part about this whole history of these characters is that when the game came out and like Bennett was new and all these characters and the game was still fresh, people thought Bennett was bad. Yeah, he's on a private server, so you can do all kinds of shenanigans. Like, he probably has access to full constellations, every weapon, full materials to level up everything instantly. Like, he can do whatever he wants. He's basically a magician right now. Theoretically. So I had Kazuha did the team, and it'll be better because of the defense remove. Theoretically, yeah. They're good teams. They're really straightforward. So I think the magic of them is just that they're so straightforward that, like, they're pick up and play. But, like, most of the characters involved in it, minus Shogun and Shinsho, and maybe Zhongling. Zhongling didn't get a bad rap. Bennett got a horrible rap when he came out. People thought he was terrible. Dead serious. People thought Bennett was bad. And the reason it's called the national team, fun fact, the reason it even is called that, it's shorthand for the Chinese national team. I put in quotations because it was popularized on the Chinese server. So people who are playing on the Chinese Asia server are the ones that basically made this team popular. So it's the Chinese national team. And it's been shortened to the shorthand of just national. And it's called the international version because now you have Kazuha in there, and he's, Mr. Worldwide. He's literally international. If you can, run Raiden with her Constellation 2, activate it. That 700k will turn into 300. I feel like your math is... off on that one. Honestly, Foxy, not really. Not really, but I'm not ratting them out. I'm not ratting them out. I don't care. It's none of my business. Hey, Godeye, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no. If they like figure out like a UID and can like connect you to it, then like yeah, they're gonna try to like get rid of it.
Wind strike.
Because it is against their TOS.
Adorn my
It is
night.
against the terms of service.
Rain Cutter, rain outlines your fate.
Let's see if we can get a big
Inazuma
my
shines
unoptimized
eternal.
Raiden. Yeah, I either missed, didn't crit, or like I slapped him with a wet noodle. I'm not sure which one it was. Not that the damage is a slouch, like, it clearly mulched him still, but still. I can do better. Same with custom skins. Yeah, they're getting a lot harder on custom skins now, because those are actually getting put into the game code, potentially. Even if they're just, like, surface level. So... You know, it's, It's not so good. I wonder what C6R5 you'll allow. Oh, 4 million. If you want to know, it's 4 million on average. Who's crypt food? I was. It might have just fallen off. Chat, I might need to take a break. What are you testing? Oh, nothing. I was just a general showcase for someone. We were having story time before you joined. I want to see it with my own eyes. Oh, I wish I could do that for you. Also, I have a new character which doesn't exist in the game called Lanyan. She's decent. Ooh. Keep that to yourself. I will ask you, just out of as a kindness to myself and to the people in the chat. Leaks are a big no-no because it is technically a leak on our end because she's not out yet officially. So keep it out of the chat. We actually have a chat in the Discord server. There's a channel for it specifically. But it's a big no-no in the chat because a lot of people are very anti-leak. They're very like, no, we don't, tell me about that, and I'm gonna get mad. Oh, appreciate that, Jay. I do appreciate that. And the other thing, too, is I don't want the Hoyo assassins kicking out my door. Also, I got a big bottle of Canada Dry. The sound of me opening my bottle of Canada Dry. Chat, don't look. Oh, it's so much better. I just needed a drink of something. Lanyan will carry this patch, maybe. Oh, I'm gonna be getting her. Like, there's no question about it. I'm getting her at this point.
Inactivity
right?
serves no purpose whatsoever.
Channel. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I can't have the Hoyo assassins kicking down my door. I'm still skipping Mavwika. We already invested pretty much every extra primo we had already. That was like spare for Seat Lolly, and I think I made a good choice. I'm very satisfied with my Seat Lolly pick because A, look at her, look at her, look at her. I mean, come on, right? Obviously. Buddy did not drink from the bottle. Buddy just drank from the bottle. Don't look at me in that tone of voice, okay? I don't have a glass in here. What do you want from me? I'm a goddamn barbarian. I'm a Viking. I don't have time for cups. I could put it in my drinking horn. I hate her. Hate's such a strong word. Hate is such a strong word. Also, since Eula didn't get any rerun anytime, I can't get Khans or a weapon. Eventually. But... yeah, anyway, lost my train of thought. See, Lolly was where our resources went, and everything else is going towards Ganya. And it'll be a little tight. Like, we got 30 in other resources, but hopefully we can pull it off. If I can't pull it off, I might cry. I might cry, but that's fine. Seat Lolly is obviously very important. More important than Mavwika only. If people have Seat Lolly, then you can go for Mavwika. Plus, you need Chillin as well. You know what, God? I'm glad you brought that up. I'm going to address that. Just so you all know, Lanyan's passive is broken. As long as you go no further than that, I am okay with it. Good because it's the right word, because can't wait for Pyro Prison to get her. I guarantee you it's not the right word. Hate takes too much energy. I forgot to plug my phone in and it died. Oops. Hate to see it. But my train of thought just completely went out my window. But yeah, I want to talk about this. People have been saying since this patch dropped, Mavwika is bad without, like, she's not good. Her only good team, apparently, is with Seat Lolly and Shalonen. So, glad I got a lot of energy. I don't think that's true, actually. From every conversation I've ever had with you, I don't think you have a lot of energy. I think that's a lie. I don't think that's true, actually. I think you're tired. In fact, I bet you're tired right now. I bet you're tired already. Not like all the good Pyro Archon teams are with the skater girl. Well, okay. Okay, let's talk about this. They released Rosaria from cryo jail. Yeah, but she's a a woman of the cloth, so she gets a pass. Quick question: is this a good team? Risley, Alhaitham, Yaimiko, and Sangonomiya. No. Not really. I'll tell you why. You have a conflict between Risley and Alhaitham. They both really want to be on field for long periods of time, so they sort of conflict with one another. So trying to put them in at the same team is going to really, it's going to get really awkward because one of them wants to be on field punching, one of them wants to be on field throwing a sword. So... C6R5. Yeah, if we're counting C6R5s, it's like, well, you don't even need a team at that point. Like, come on. The new characters up your alley? I'm sure they are. I can't wait to see them. But yeah, the team is like, I would say the Yaimiko, the Kokomi with Alhaitham is really good. And then I'd replace Risley with another Dendro character, maybe. Nahida... Yao Yao, Baiju, any of them would be good. And then I tried to find something else for your Risley to do. Because he's a bit, like I said, he's a bit out of place there. He sort of just kind of gets to stand there and look pretty. And he does look pretty, so he's got that going for him, which is nice. But yeah, Nahida's probably the best pick there. But anyway. I am not tired like I am so awake. I don't believe you. Okay, let's talk about this, though. Her best teams are with Shalonen and Seat Lolly. Who here subscribes to that? Also, Risley Reverse Melt can work with Shenhe and the other teams, Alhaitham, Miko, Sango, and Nahida. Exactly. Yeah, Risley actually loves teams like the Ganyu one I was sharing with you. The Reverse Melt, perfect team for him. He loves that. That's his bread and butter. I subscribe to it. So, let's talk about this. Is it her best team? Currently, with limited testing and limited time to actually really get a lot of data on it, sure. Well, Pyro Archon needs Natlan characters to be good. Okay, let's talk about this. I wish I rolled. This is the reason why I wish I had her right now, so I could actually give demonstrations. Because I'll tell you right now, is there anywhere I can trial her that's not? I think I have to do the character trial, right? Like it's just the test run, and the test run doesn't give me a fair thing. I do sub to that Momo. If we could hit 4 million damage on her own with Seat Lolly and Shalom and Bennett, yeah, you can take my account. I might take you up on that.
Full throttle.
So let's just go and talk about this for a second. This team, the example team, has neither of those characters. Right? It has no Shalonen, no Seat Lolly. Instead, we have Auroron, which is our only Natlan character, plus Kaya and Layla. Right? Pretty simple. Let's just keep driving. We're just going to drive our cool little bike. We will drive our cool motorcycle until we get to Semantics. God, this thing is super front-loaded. Alright, let's do this.
Word to the Y.
We're going! You're free now! Let's do this then! Gotcha!
Oh, so sorry.
Not now. Hold. 9 seconds.
Light of the blazing sun.
Yes, you are.
All right, you asked for it.
So, we're hitting 26K, 50K, we had a 90K in there. And then it's time to do our rotation.
What do you say? Freeze. This one will be frozen.
Stars, shine for...
Rev the engines.
So it's not full power, but... Oh look! 230K! We'll say that she feels best. I don't know, that felt pretty good.
Come on! Show me your coup!
I think that felt great, actually. That felt really, really good, actually. So then, alright, we switch out.
Be free. Time to say hello. Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
Oh, mine's a command. My guiding.
Light up the blazing sun!
Still feels good.
Incinerate!
Not too far now. Go. You're free. Dodge this. Oh, so.
Feel good.
Don't be scared. The night is cold.
Sure, but that's true for anyone, though, right? Like, Aiko, your point stands, but, like, lots of characters are better like that.
Right this way!
But, like, the numbers I'm seeing and putting out are consistent. They're good still. Like, in what universe are we living in? Where we're looking at these and, like, running a team that doesn't have the Shalonen or the other, or Seat Lolly, and being like, that's bad. Like, huh, what are you on about? This team has, like, a shatter melt sort of thing? Mostly just melt. I don't think you can do a shatter and a melt at the same time. It'd be sick if you could. But it's definitely very melt with just, like, a little bit of electro just for an easy buff. Rule number 1, don't trust everyone for new character builds. Absolutely! New character comes out, let it cook. You gotta let it cook for a while. Right now, she's undercooked. People's builds with her right now are absolutely undercooked. They're not looking at the big picture. It's my understanding, or misunderstanding, that she needs Natlan characters, not a specific Natlan character. Absolutely, Bonfire. You are absolutely correct. There are two things... I can't check her properly. Actually, I think I can. Character Archive should let me see this. There are two things that activate her energy. Night Soul points are consumed by nearby party members, or when a party member normal attacks, hit an opponent. Those are two things, and they are both very viable. Traveler is the only exception. Traveler, yeah, he has Night Soul, though. So it's not really, it's Night Soul characters, which are all Natlan characters for the most part. So you run her with Pyro Traveler. Her, Pyro Traveler, Kachina. Vape character, and then Vape Enabler of your choice. Done. Look at that. Super easy. Like, if you want to spam her alt, like, 2 ultimates on a double rotation with full ult on Abyss, wouldn't that be better? Not for people who want her for support, but max potential, I was talking. Oh, for sure! But the problem is, God-Eye, and this is where I'm taking issue with it, and I think a lot of you will agree with me on this. It's the difference between someone saying Shalonen and Seat Lolly are really good, or currently the best option for her, sure, versus saying anything else is bad. Yeah, like her 2 best teams with 2 Night Soul characters, which there's tons of options. There's 2 free options. We have 2 free options, both of which are good. Like, what are we on here? Like, it's wild. Yeah, exactly. You got Pyro Resonance from Pyro Traveler, and he holds Cinder City well. I don't want to do the Archon quest. Well, that's a skill issue at that point. That's a personal choice. And if you're gonna say that, then it's like, well, that sorry. But it's a free option, and if you're not taking advantage of it, then there's nothing for it, right? But yeah, the problem and the issue I take is when someone says something like, this is definitively bad, versus saying, well, this could be better. Like I said, you just literally, you can do it without Seat Lolly, you can do it without Shalonen. It's really not that deep. Everything is alright. We're not limited to a certain build. I was saying the best team and Shalonen's line for max potential. No, God-Eye. I'm not calling you out. Let me make this perfectly clear, God-Eye. I'm going to just, let's just lay it all out here on the table. I'm not calling out what you're saying at all. What you're saying is not wrong. But there is a huge amount of people and a really big, weird, very strange stigma that a lot of people have that they believe that you can only run her with those characters. Otherwise, it's terrible. Worthless. Bad. So, and that's where I'm like, we gotta, you know, it baffles the brain. Yeah, no, exactly, God Eye. It's like, what the F? Like, I can't even comprehend. I'd rather lose the 500 primos, but spoilers. You know, still kind of early, and he didn't anyway. What do you mean? Little spoilery for those who didn't want to read that. It's a little too early to be going full blast on it. You're fine. Like, you're not, and he didn't anyway. He actually doesn't. He's fine. Also, Seat Lolly has best solo cryo who applies cryo from Avika. Others need a second cryo. Laughs in Kaya. Laughs in Kaya. Look what these fools need to mimic a fraction of my power. Suspended animation. He's napping. He's just napping. He's just sleeping, guys. Oh yeah, no, I like Sea Lolly. I like what she's doing with my my Dehya right now. Seriously though, people forget about Kaya. Why do you all hate Kaya? Why do you hate him? Chat, why do you hate Kaya? Yeah, no, TikTok told me. TikTok, yeah. Here's a piece of worldly advice. TikTok is not a good source of accurate information. Kaya needs C6. No, he doesn't. He literally doesn't. It helps. C6 makes him better. Doesn't need it. Doesn't need it. I am at C5, and it makes me sad. Talk to me when TikTok gets banned. It's already banned in a few places. I'm pretty sure a few places banned it. You melt every hit with Arlecchino with Seat Lolly. There's a trick. Laughs in Kaya. I will continue to laugh in Kaya. That's only the US. That's not true, actually. It's not banned in the US. It's still not banned in the US. No, it's banned in, like, Oh, we'll find out where it's banned. I'm sure it's banned in a few places, though. I'm sure I've heard of it being banned. Where is TikTok banned? Alright. TikTok is banned in Afghanistan, India, Iran, Kyrgyzstan, Nepal, and Somalia, and partially banned in Australia, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, European Union, France, Latvia, New Zealand, Norway, Taiwan, United Kingdom, and parts of the United States. But they're only partially banned in, like, certain parts. So, like, government devices, federal government devices and systems, stuff like that. For the partial bans. So it's only in specific places. Yeah, for the US, it's federal government devices and systems. Well, it's banned in UK government devices. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, it's only fully banned in, like, a couple of countries. So, also, chat, I'm starving. Chat, I'm starving. What do I do for lunch? I'm probably going to have to order in, unfortunately. I'm going to have to probably get delivery, because I am streaming right now. Pizza? Pizza. Pizza's pretty easy. Okay, where do we order pizza from, though? I need cheap pizza. Where is cheap pizza? Keep in mind, I live in Canada. Taco Bell Redemption arc again. But they already redeemed themselves. It was good. Pizza is a good dish. It does, in fact, come in a full circle. Do you not have sandwich ingredients? I don't have bread. I have the sandwich ingredients. No bread, though. Wait a minute. Do I want to do this quest now? Hold on. We do need to do this quest. Do we want to get started on it? We could get started on it. Order KFC. I don't like KFC. Okay, I'm being dramatic. I don't like KFC, though. It's like, it's edible. It's fine. I just don't love it. Not here, at least. Skyward, Sprix, I got another Skyward Spine. Should I refine my levels? Or leave it? Ask yourself this question. Do you have a character right now who would want that Skyward Spine? Like, where are you using the first... Rephrase the question. First question, where is your Skyward Spine right now? The one you have leveled up and are using? 2, do you have anyone else who would want it? Leftover pizza's so good, it really is. Do a charcuterie board your Sammy ingredients? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna use cheap... I have some standards. I don't think I'm gonna cut my my $1 ham slices onto a charcuterie board. I just don't think that's the play. I just don't think that's it. Oh, Skyward Spine is good on Shogun, no? Yeah, it's good on her. It's about as good as it's approximately as good. I need to find as this thing, the catch. It's about as good as this. Pizza from Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's kind of expensive. At least here it is. I don't know about in other places, but Pizza Hut's kind of expensive here. I don't use Toma. Oh, wait. I am right now. It's on Toma because I don't use it anymore with my A's button before getting engulfing. Honestly, refine it then. If you're not even using the first one, refine it. Refine it for now, and then when it finally has a home, it's going to feel better.
Catch the wind.
So, Venti is so Thanos-coded from Squid Game Season 2. What the hell does that sentence even mean? I don't think that's a real sentence. I don't know what that is, but it scares me. I don't know what it meant, but it made me angry! That's how I know I'm getting old. I want Skyward Spine now. My C6 Toma would probably use it. Honestly, same. Samesies, because right now my Thomas is on... He's level 90, right? No, I never 90'd him. I didn't 90 him or my cookie, did I? There's my cookie. There's my Thomas. I really should get these guys to 90 eventually. That's expensive, though. Maybe later. Yeah, I just got him on Fab Lance right now. If I could put him on something like that, I'd do it in a heartbeat. That'd be awesome. You skip my chat. No, I commented on it about tacos. You can order tacos, but it's late out. But it's late food. I think we're kind of set on pizza, but, like, I do like tacos. It's just the options for tacos are Taco Bell and, you know. I don't think I'm in the mood. I have to be in the mood for Taco Bell. Ops wouldn't get it. Aiko, is she your op? Is Kazumi your opponent? Look at her. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. She's so cute. Is she your op? Oh wow, I actually managed to get that in the right spot. First try, hell yeah. I don't know, has Kazumi watched Season 2 of Squid Games? No, she didn't even watch Season 1. Oh, so Toma needs energy recharge, so it makes Engulfing Lightning good on him. And because he needs HP, could I also use Staff of Homa? Staff of Homa's okay on him. Depending on how you want to play him. But yeah, Staff of Homa's okay on him. Engulfing Lightning is definitely overkill. But, I mean, if you have all these tools and you can kind of go nuts, yeah, go nuts. Engulfing Lightning works on him pretty well. Fab Lance is usually his go-to. Moon Piercer's actually kind of okay on him as well. Depending on what you're doing with him, but that's a whole different conversation. Little kitty, yeah, she's my baby. She has a boo-boo on her head. She has a little nick on her forehead. I don't know how she did it to herself, or if Casper did it to her. But she keeps scratching it open. She was like a bloody mess this morning. It wasn't that bad. I make it sound way more dramatic than it was. But, like, it's definitely not something I want to be seeing on my kitty. She's all cleaned up now. She's just napping. She's chilling. As long as you have one engulfing lightning on Ryan, then why not do it on Toma too? Yeah, go nuts. Go crazy. You preferably want more ER than health. For a weapon, at least, just because his ER needs are really high. His shield is a absolute rat bastard when it comes to keeping it up. But if you can keep it up, it's good.
Here comes
Punch. I can't punch through this wall, but I can kick through it, though. Alright, I'm going to keep the child alive. You're now... Congratulations, you're now an orphan. I must go now. My people need me. Oh god, I'm terrible. Cookie Run Kingdom. Is that something like... Is that like Cookie Clicker? Okay, you know what? I'm starving. Is Candace good on Skyward Spine? Let me read the text on Skyward Spine. Give me a second. I don't remember the exact text on Skyward Spine, but I imagine it's
one simple
probably
rule.
Okay.
Whoever pays the most
As just like an
is
ER
your new
stick at
boss.
worst. Like, I mean, it gives an okay amount of ER. It's got really high base attack, which is a bit weird. It increases crit rate, normal attack speed, normal and charge attack hits opponents at 50% trigger a vacuum blade. It's okay. I think just running like more like a health spear on her is probably going to outpace it. Or, God forbid, you just run what's that thing called? Like the catch, even. Probably gonna outperform it, but it's fine. What if we order Burger King? I don't want Burger King. I like Burger King. I'm a weirdo. I actually like Burger King. But that's neither here nor there. There's no events, Bricks. It's 53 in for the weapon banner. Next time I'll give you my account. Yeah. Look, people come to me for weapon summons because I have like the luck of...
But still,
I don't
hope
even
that
know what my
one
luck
day
is. It's
they'll be
unreal.
able to find an oasis of their own and leave the sandstorms
Well, I may be able to
behind
offer
for
some
a better
assistance.
life.
Yeah, so refinements counts as weapons, and we only need one weapon per character, so 5 engulfing is overkill. Yes! Generally speaking, yes. But anyway, I think pizza sounds pretty good. So, where can I order pizza from? Cheap pizza. Alright. Cheapest pizza in town.
We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
Yelp will surely tell me, right? Yelp would never lie. Chat, what do you know of cheap pizza? Papa John's? That's not cheap. That's overpriced. Oh, I've been there before. I have never heard of this place. What the hell is this pizza? That looks like terrifying. Don't know that place either. I don't know half these places. I know that place. That place is okay. Little Caesars. Little Caesars is cheap, but is that really pizza? Is Little Caesars real pizza? Yeah, Domino's is pretty cheap. I think Gumming's English VA does someone in Squid Games. Really? That's kind of cool. That's neat. It's technically real pizza. It's made with real cardboard.
My people are used
It has
to the
bread,
desert
sauce,
life,
and cheese.
but still,
And cardboard.
I hope
and
that
maybe a
one
little bit of
day they'll
sawdust.
be able to find an oasis.
I'm
of
not
their
gonna lie,
own
when I was in high school,
and
I
leave the sandstorms
loved Little
behind for a better
Caesars.
life.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. When I was in high school, man, Little Caesars was my jam. The heat on the new wings is good. I believe that, actually. Okay, let's check Domino's. Do they have any good deals right now? I think they do. I've ordered Domino's not that long ago. Alright. Domino's. What's Domino's cooking? Is Domino's giving an emergency pizza in your area? Yes. Apparently it is. Order now and get a free medium 2-topping Domino's emergency pizza. Oh. I want a free pizza. I love free pizza. It's like regular pizza, but free! Maybe a little sawdust as a treat. As a treat. Oh my god. Free is my favorite genre. I guess I'll get it delivered. What is this weird address? Oh, hold on.
We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
God, it's gonna do this weirdness to me again. Hold on, for some reason, it always wants to fight me on my login for Domino's. I don't know why. There we go. Okay, so... Hold up. Wait. I think he's talking about the Xbox wings. Okay. Okay, hold on. Order online. Okay, I'm gonna get my free emergency pizza. So, like, how does it work? Is it in my... Okay, I tried clicking on the emergency pizza and it's not working. It's not doing anything. Why won't it do anything? Oh, do I have to... Domino's, a free 2-time pizza redeemed within 30 days of receiving the offer of your pizza profile.
My people are used to the desert life. But still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own and leave the sandstorms behind for a better life.
Okay, apparently I can't claim it. Or maybe, how do I claim it? Chat, how do I claim my free pizza? How do I do it? Chat, I want free pizza! Please look it up. I want to check your reaction. I will take a look at it. I should have them. I think we got them this patch, right? Hungry 2. This won't bode well for me later. Kickboxing. You have to buy... Oh, I have to buy something first? Got it. Okay, well, I have points. I can redeem my points for a free pizza as well. Okay, so... I have 100 points, so I will redeem for a free pizza. I will order one build-your-own pizza. You're redeeming 60 points for a medium 2-topping pizza. Okay. Let's start from scratch. I would like a pizza with...
We mercs have one simple rule.
Alfredo sauce because I'm weird.
Is your new boss.
And I will have on it baby spinach, and let's go with mushrooms. I love free stuff. It's like you have to claim it on an order. Okay. I'm gonna get so many free things. I'm gonna get so many free things. I would like one ranch dipping sauce, please. I would like you to add garlic, herbs, and oregano on it, please and thank you. Would you like to add extra cheese? Nah, I'm good. Okay, then I have 40 more points. I'm going to redeem 40 more points. Hold up. What can I redeem for 40 points? I can redeem for Domino's cheesy bread. Oh, I love their cheesy bread. Cheesy bread is so good. I'm going to get rid of the marinara, replace it with garlic sauce. Alright, so we have a $2 pizza, a $1 cup of ranch, and free cheesy bread. My order is $3 so far. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
My people are used to the desert life.
Hold on, we got...
But
okay,
still,
our order is
I hope
$3.
that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own.
Are they going to charge me extra for delivery?
Sandstorms behind for a better life.
Should I get anything else? I mean, I could get the free emergency pizza, too. Do I just get, like, a second pizza? Is there ever a universe where I get an extra pizza? Get garlic bread. I did, effectively. The cheesy bread is effectively garlic bread. May as well. Okay, so I just, So I just make a pizza? Start from scratch.
The desert's a tough adversary, But
Medium
at least
pizza,
it doesn't
2
hide
toppings.
anything. What you see is what you get. And whether you take on the challenge is entirely up to you.
What other sauces do you have? Garlic Parmesan sauce? Sure, that sounds fun. Free things are free. I love free things. Let's get a second pizza for your mom. She can't eat it. She can't eat pizza. She's like super lactose intolerant. The only cheese she can have is from Pizza Hut for some reason, because I'm pretty sure it's not real cheese. So what's on the second pizza? Chat, what do we put on the second pizza? If we get a second pizza, what are we getting?
We mercs have one
What
simple
do we put on this
rule.
pizza? Chat, help me.
Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
Give me some ideas. Give me some ideas for toppings. Hear me out? Okay, I'm listening, Prime. Chicken and pineapple? Here's the problem with me and pineapple. I don't hate pineapple. I'm not like a pineapple hater. I don't really love it, though. I don't love pineapple on my pizza. Like, I can eat it. Like, if you put a pineapple pizza in front of me, I can eat it. But I'd never choose it. It's like, yeah, it's fine. But, like, it's just okay for me, though. My taste buds don't completely agree with it. Like, what are our options here? Pepperoni, Brooklyn pepperoni, sausage, beef crumble, ham, bacon. Then we got mushroom, pineapple, onion, tomatoes, jalapeno pepper, baby spinach, roasted red peppers, black olives, green pepper. I don't know.
My people are used to the desert
I
life.
have no idea what bacon sounds.
But
Does bacon
still,
cost extra?
I hope that one day they'll be able to
Bacon
find
does
an
not
oasis
cost
of
extra.
their own
Bacon's a classic.
and leave
I haven't done bacon on a
sandstorms
pizza in
behind for a better
age.
life.
Okay, so there's our meat. I'm going to tell Bricken immediately, by the way. Yeah, you know what? It's so funny. The Italians are finally starting to accept pineapple on pizza. They're just trying to get over it. They're finally healing a little bit. And then now they're hearing about what, I think it's the Polish does to pasta with strawberries. It's terrible, man.
The desert's a tough
What veggie
adversary,
do we want on this?
but
So I
at
got a
least it
meat.
doesn't
We got
hide
bacon.
anything. What
Do
you
we
see is what you
want
get, and whether
a
you
vegetable?
take on the challenge
What
is
vegetable do we want? I
entirely
could just go
up to
with
you.
spinach again. Spinach is my favorite vegetable. Spinach, mushrooms, onions, tomatoes, black olives. What are you guys thinking? Amaretti sauce? Amaretti. Yo, Vincey, chill. Brother, chill. Jalapenos? Jalapeno business? I can go with jalapenos. I do like jalapenos. I do very much jalapenos. More mushrooms?
We
I can do
mercs
more
have
mushrooms.
one simple rule.
Chat,
Whoever
how do we
pays
feel
the
about
most is your new boss.
jalapenos? Alright, let's put it up to a poll. What pizza topping? And our options are olives, jalapeno. That is not how you spell jalapeno. Jalapenos. Alright, I would like the proper spelling. There we go. And mushroom. Mushrooms. There's your poll. Help me, chat. You're my only hope. Mushroom. Mushroom, 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 mushroom. Badger, 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 badger. Wait a minute. I like jalapenos. So do I. I like jalapenos. I like jalapenos. I like mushrooms. I like spinach. Does Vince even ask normally? I don't even think so. That's the wild part. I don't think he did. What's Oliver's? You mean olives? You know olives. Did I type it wrong? No, those are olives. Olives are either like they're black olives and green olives. They're like those little things you see them in like martinis. You're too young for that. Small veggie. Kind of oval shaped. Has a core in it. Looks like Mushroom's taking it. What if I don't like pizza? Then don't have any. Thankfully, you don't have to eat this pizza, so...
The desert's a tough adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything.
Secondly, I do not
What you
negotiate with
see is what
terrorists.
you
Well
get.
said.
And whether you take on the challenge is entirely
But
up to you.
Thankfully, you don't have to eat the pizza. They kind of look like grapes, but the taste grosses me out. Really? Well, they do kind of look like grapes. If you're expecting a grape and you eat an olive, I would probably be grossed out too, to be fair. Shows a picture of an olive? Sure, I guess. Let me just make sure I'm not doxing myself. There you go. Here you go. Those are black olives. On this old message, I did ask like 2 to 3 times nicely. Oh. It's 1:30 a.m.
We mercs have one
In
simple
here
rule.
again, you making me
Whoever
hungry on top
pays
of
the
my...
most
Yeah.
is your new
Hey, you
boss.
suggested it, I think. Aren't you one of the ones who suggested pizza? You did this to yourself. Maybe some pineapples. One of my best friends happens to be Italian, and he would jump you for it. Sorry. It's totally random, but whoever's a mod in the Discord, can I get permissions to chat? Oh! Oh, you can do that yourself, actually. Prime, you are able to do that yourself. You have to verify yourself. So there's instructions. If you go into the
desert's a
Discord and you go
tough
into
adversary,
the
but at least it
channel
doesn't
called
hide
verification,
What you see is what you get.
just follow the
And whether you
instructions
take
in
on the
there.
challenge
The
is
password is in the
entirely up to you.
rules channel. It actually says in the instructions. All you have to do is type it in, but I'll type it out for you. It's literally House of Lies. Exactly like that. Caps matter. You can literally copy paste that right into it. Yeah, no, it's easy enough to do yourself. You just have to be able to type that in. Yeah, no problem. It's to help deal with bots. Stops bots from coming in. Looks like Mushrooms won. I'm actually surprised. I thought you guys were just going to try to kill me with jalapenos. I legit thought you guys were going to be like, no, set yourself on fire, Sprix.
My people are used to the desert life, but still, I hope that one day they'll be able to
I'm
find
honestly
an
kind of
oasis
impressed
of
with you
their
guys.
own.
I'm proud of
Leave
y'all.
the sandstorms behind.
No,
for
I
their
didn't
life.
vote. I believe your vote would not have tipped the needle. Which, I'm not complaining. I love mushrooms. Mushroom. And, okay. Nah, we're good for dip. Alright. Alright. Oh, that's weird. It's not giving me my free pizza. The pizza profile can earn a medium 2 times to place an online order that meets the store's delivery requirements or a digital carry order of $10 or more. Oh, maybe it's because I'm not ordering anything else that's not free? I mean, it's really not that expensive, so it's fine.
We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your
Oh,
new
well.
boss.
I had to apologize for 3 days straight for ordering pineapples. Oops. Well, at least you only had to apologize. It could have been worse. For some reason, Discord isn't loading properly, completely grayed out. Oh, that's weird. Oh, you mean the chat? You mean specifically the server or Discord in general? Order now. My address. Okay. Let me just check my bank account real quick. Let me just check my bank account real quick before I do this, because maybe I don't want to have to take out that other pizza. Hey, look, I'll have plenty of leftovers, which is great. I love having leftovers. Oh yeah, we're fine. Yeah, our total with delivery and everything and like a tip is like going to be like 24 bucks. Alright, well, I gotta pay for this. Yup. I do not have a Domino's gift card. I will pay with my credit card. And of course, chat, you get to hear all about my credit card number and the funny numbers on the back, right? I'm sure you all want to know that, right, chat? Alright.
My people are used to the desert life, but still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own and leave the sandstorms behind for a better life.
So you can type, I can in fact type. Oh, Vinci can, yes. Sadly, I fear I can't get Candace to use Mavuika on a Mulani team. The Hydro application of Candace with Mulani, they wait for a second. So it just lines up kind of weird. That's unfortunate. Alright, type that in. Alright, so...
We mercs have one simple rule.
Hold on.
Whoever
I'm
pays
putting
the
in a
most
tip.
is your new boss.
The tip should be that much. No, that's wrong. That much. There we go. Nice even number. Place order. And we will pay off my credit card right away. So I don't have to worry about it. Alright, order has been placed. We are so live. How much y'all tip in Canada? It varies. Like, usually 15-ish%, though, is usually pretty normal, depending on where you're ordering from, what you're getting, and whatnot.
My people are used to
You gotta post the
desert
pizza
life.
on Discord. I'm gonna eat it on
Still,
stream, so,
I
you
hope
know,
that
you'll get
one
to see
day
it.
they'll be able to find an
Also,
oasis
I'll be
of their
right back.
own
I'll be back in
and
just a
leave the
second.
sandstorms behind for a better
I'm gonna go
life.
let... My mom is currently downstairs. I'm gonna let her know that there is a pizza on the way, so in case there's a knock and I miss it, or they don't call, at least she'll know that it's coming. So, I'll be back in a second, guys. Stay out of trouble.
We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
I lied, I didn't go downstairs. Good girl. Why are you looking at me like that? Why is the chat on fire? Why is the chat on fire? Why did you do this? Why is the chat on fire? Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna make a quick phone call. I'll make a quick phone call, chat. Put the chat out, please. I want to mute. Oh, one sec.
The desert's a tough adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything. What you see is what you get, and whether you take on the challenge is entirely up to you.
Turns out my mom's not actually home right now, so I just have to keep an eye open. Keep my ear open for the door. Or them calling me. Unfortunate. So let me go ahead and set up my screen here so I can see their delivery map at all times. Yeah, this looks good.
We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the
better?
most is your new boss.
No, this is fine. No, this is definitely better. No, wait, no, this is not better. Chat, I can't see you, I'm scared. Chat, I can't see shit. Alright, now I just need... Alright, well the driver's gonna get lost, because they always do. Alright, so waiting for that. Can't wait. Was on the lookout for my brother's Lord of the Rings Lego set this all afternoon. Now that that's arrived, I'm eyeing on food to arrive. Hell yeah. Fooge. Alright, well we got a little bit of time left. What do we want to do with this time? I'm still thinking Smartifacts. I think we're going to lock in on that. Nom nom, I love mushrooms. Same. Unless you're talking about different mushrooms, in which case, not same. Alright, let's rip this band-aid off. We may not love it, but it is going to be the play for the day. It's finally time. What's up, Sander? I love not mushrooms, but I like mushrooms. Like, actually? Do you actually... Hold on, Ayaka, do you actually like mushrooms? Like, food mushrooms? Smartifacts. We require more Smartifacts. Tipping culture in North America is weird, though you not pay your workers. Yeah, no. Tipping culture in the States is really weird. In Canada, it's not like that because, you know, they have to pay servers a living wage. Like, it's just not... You have to pay them at least minimum wage. So, yeah. Depends what kind of mushrooms. Portobello mushrooms. If I could play on my PC right now, I could show you who's... Random ZZZ talk.
Let's get it on! Fulfill our pact!
Around.
Lolling, eat papa! Go in!
Freeze!
No comment.
This moment will be frozen.
Comments equal 0.
You asked for it!
Take the tip with it. Well, you still tip. You still give like a... You still try to give like a tip, right? But, like, it's not as, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not as frowned upon if you don't give, like, a monstrous tip. Like, you don't have to, like, go crazy on tipping. It's got EM on it. Yeah, mid. Crit damage with weird substats? Oh, side B up. That could be good, actually. I know Sprix's Diaz looking on Akasha. You know, that's a good question, actually. We can check that after this. Because I don't know how it's gonna look at my energy recharge change.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Like, I'm actually kind of thinking, like, oh, is it gonna be all like, you got energy recharge, now she's bad. Like, I'm half expecting that, honestly. Yeah, your tip isn't their paycheck. Your tip is just like... It's just like a thing. Tipping culture here is still weird. Like people, like there's still people get like super mad if you don't tip enough. But, you know, it is what it is. Did you crown seat Lolly? Not yet. We are. I think we're still away. Ooh. That could be something. Actually, that's not bad. Hold on. I think we're a ways off from a crown yet. But I'm thinking about dropping a crown on her because she does seem like she's good. I like her. Yeah. Currently, our highest is 10, and we don't have the books for it yet. But I say it's our highest. Our highest is 8, right? So we're getting there, but not quite.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
And I'm planning on going for at least 1 crown, maybe 2. 3 if I want to do like a weird video with her down the line, but that's not going to be until later, I think. She deserves a crown. I agree. My country, we usually tip $5, which is like minimum wage per hour. Yeah, Canada, depending on where you live, it varies from place to place. But generally speaking, a delivery driver, like someone who's delivering your food, you usually tip them. And if it's like a server at like a restaurant, ooh, that's actually pretty good. You usually give like a tip based on the service you get. A double crowner, that tracks. That's kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to do. You have to tip. Tip doesn't even exist here. Yeah, probably because, like, workers and stuff get paid.
Show no mercy.
Though, I don't know if you've really been to a place that would do that. Like, have you ever been to, like, a sit-down restaurant where you've had to pay?
This will be frozen.
Like, do you even really know?
You're dead meat.
No offense. Top 4% right now for my Dehya? I feel like it went down. Wasn't it higher before? I feel like it went down. Vinci, I should warn you, you are barking up the wrong tree. Huh? No, ew, why'd you auto-lock that? That's gross. The auto-lock on this in this new system is a little strange. Well, triple crown Ningguang one day. I wish you luck in your endeavor.
Ha! Get to work.
Oh my god, it's
You
starving.
two. Time. Let's light it up.
Was it
Everybody
4%
stand.
before? It might
Oh,
have.
so sorry. Cool it.
I should have been taking better notes of what it was. I could go check that old bond, but that's going back quite a while. Mm. I'm starving. My food is baking. No, ew, no. Actually, okay, that's actually pretty good. I'll do 3 more runs. I'll do it the slow way. Yeah, time and place. I agree with that sentiment. But yeah, definitely barking up the wrong tree on that one.
Fulfill our pact. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Freeze.
Also, didn't you say you were...
Gloves off.
Did you say you were gay? I'm confused. I feel like I'm getting mixed messages from this person. I'm definitely getting mixed messages from Vinci.
Buckle up. Ha!
Will you see Fritz plays easy on stream again? Unlikely. Zenless Zone Zero didn't really like track with people. It didn't really like catch on in the way I was hoping. So unlikely, but not impossible. But I wouldn't expect it. Zumi is cleaning herself. Akasha is linked to Enka, right? The whole refresh thing is kind of weird. Yes, I think so.
Let's get it on.
As long as you hit that refresh button, it's usually the most up-to-date.
Everybody stand back.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
You asked for it.
I like how it's I like it, sort of, but it loses me over time because it just doesn't... It doesn't have the kind of depth I need for characters set up and play. There's just not enough options for me for a turn-based RPG. Did the event drop? It was today, dropping date. Which event? Which event art thou talking about? 'Cause I don't think there's a new event today. Maybe there is? Well, it's still beetle battles. I can check the notices, unless you're talking of a different game.
Look alive!
In which case, I really can't help you then.
You two! Tight! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
You're dead meat!
Punching my way to victory. 108k Dehya punch. Feels good. To all the Dehya haters out there, you were wrong. I'm fighting every urge in my body to not just like hop in my bed and just use my cat as a pillow. It's really hard. It's really challenging. You can see in the list of Genshin notices, January 9th. Tomorrow's January 9th. Ah, this one, right? Emblem of Steadfast Valor. Where's the date on it? There it is. Yeah, January 9th. So tomorrow. So this comes tomorrow. So we'll have that tomorrow to look forward to. We still have not taken time to talk about this lineup, because this lineup is sick nasty. And the weapon lineup is only okay. It's kind of mid. But the character lineup, oh boy! That's the good shit. My Kazuha's top 13%, but that's probably not saying much, because plenty of people don't build it at all. Honestly, I think that Akasha is such a weird measure of a character. Because it's not really accurate. Because, like, I have, like, a top 10% Wanderer. My Wanderer, according to Akasha, is, like, immaculate. But, like, my Wanderer sucks. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Once I get Sea Lolly, I have to replace Dehya on the new V team. I mean, that's fair. Sad, but fair. I have both, sadly, so I can't summon until I see Shalodin drop. I lost on her. Hate to see it. Also, they posted the Chronicle banner there. Oh, did they post the whole list? Does it have the whole list? Hold up. Let's see if it's on here somewhere. Is it near the top? Ancient Flame, Knight's Whisper, Weapon Banner, boom, boom. Ah, there it is. Does it have the entire list? It does. Does it have the 4-star list? Event exclusive 5-star, 4-star exclusive weapons. It's just, yeah, Lithic Spear and Lithic Blade. Wish there was more Lithic stuff. Alright. We can look at these two. Yeah, they posted the whole thing here, damn. I think Dehya is good because her passive, she's like immortal, and apparently the Lava Walker set works good on her. And Beacon of the Red Sea is like one of the best 5-stars for her. It absolutely is. It is her weapon. It's just hard to come... If you're actually playing the normal game... Beacon is hard to come by because it doesn't get normal banners, so you have to catch it at really weird times, unfortunately. But yeah, Dehya is like an invincible tank who makes most of your team also mostly invincible. She's really good. And if you let her do damage, like if you build her for it, she's incredible. If you focus on her set, like she has a artifact set that's really good on her. The name of it always escapes me, though. Chat, what's Dehya's set called again? Someone here knows. Wait, who's the 4-star lineup? Let's check this out. Gaming, Yao Yao, Yunjin, Yanfei, Xinyan, Chongus, Ning Wang, Shincho, Beidou, and Zhongling. So the new character's not on here. Makes sense. Unfortunate. Makes sense. And our weapons. Lion's Roar, Sack Sword, the Flute, Fav Sword, Lithic Blade, Rain Slasher, Sack Sword, the Bell. Nothing? Oh, okay. Alright, moving on. Favonius Greatsword, Favonius Lance, Lithic Spear, Dragon's Bane, Eye of Perception, Sacrificial Fragments, the Widsith, Fav Codex, Sack Bow, Stringless, and Fav Warbow. Little late, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Emblem? Incorrect. Varakushas. Thank you. Why is the person who's new to the game able to get it right? Chandra, I'm disappointed in you. Yes, it's Varkusha's glow. Yeah, throw that thing on her with, like, a good setup, and man, she can do monstrous damage with it. It's really good on her. Disappointment. The person who hasn't actually played the game all that much yet. Guys, you're killing me. Oh my god. But yeah, okay, that's quite the list. That's quite the list of 4 stars. I like the lithic stuff. Every time I see lithic stuff, I'm always happy. Destroy his balls. That might be a little overkill, don't you think? Also, I should claim all these achievements. Achievements. I love achievements. Obtain the power of Pyro. Obtain the power of Pyro. Feels good. Alright, what's this last one? What's way down here? Oh. Obtained the repertoire of myriad melodies and became a free-spirited musician. Complete all Oh, it's all the music stuff. Oh, neat. Neato burrito. Emblem is best in slot. I would like to know, could you cite your sources for me, please? Because, that doesn't, yeah, maybe for the burst, but the thing is, this increases burst damage and skill damage, as well as it having a more relevant 2-piece. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's not right at all. Like, that is actually incorrect. I think I have a bright future in Genshin. Do you think you're ever going to play on live servers, or are you going to be sticking to the private one to avoid the gacha system? Because I completely respect it. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, dude, live long and prosper, man. That the gacha system is a menace. All right, let's go take all these artifacts we got. Are we still broke? How broke are we? Oh man, this is rough. This is rough, buddy. Yeah, Varkusha's literally made for her. Hey, Turvler, where are you hiding? Okay. I'm pretty sure we're still broke. Mostly broke. I might be able to get this up to level 16. Ooh. Wow, man, this yep, I'm broke. God damn it. How do I shot web? How do I get less broke? I mean, hold on. Like, let's look at this logically for a second. So, you can get up to a 75% burst damage bonus. So, 75% bonus burst. Okay. So, you get max 75% burst damage, and this gives... Elemental skill and burst damage will increase by 10%. After equipment character takes damage, the aforementioned bonus is increased by 80%, so it goes up to 18%, so I can have 5 stacks. So 50%. So yeah, if you compromise your stats significantly, then yeah, you can do more burst damage in theory. But you have to compromise the rest of your stats to do it. Or just play around Lava Walker. Nothing wrong with Lava Walker, actually. I used to run Lava Walker here and there. Actually, you know what I like more than Lava Walker? But it's in the same vein. We gotta remember the button. Oh my god, why am I like this? That's the button. Like, Lava Walker's cool and all. Like, it's really straightforward, but dude, Thunder Soother? I can speak English, I think. Knowledge about emblem and... Oh, are you... Okay, so you're basing your information off of, like, old data. I love Thunder Soother. You throw this on a character in a taser team, man, this thing is so good. It's just basically just 35% more damage while you're doing tasers. I like it. Actually, pretty legit. It's a legit-ass team. Slash set. What's this, Hold on. Ah, how am I pressing every wrong button today? I don't even know where I am. 2 whole Primo Gems. I feel great. Yeah, sometimes Lava Walker is just the answer. It's actually not a bad set. It's just, you know, specific, right? It's weird to work with. What's this? Who just leaves an egg on the ground? Who did this? Well, it's mine now. So you get for just leaving a bird egg in the middle of the road. Why don't we farm that set for Whetstone for Kokomi? Wait, which set? Thunder Soother? What? Boto's Binted? Explain yourself. Sorry, more details required, Foxy. Elaborate, please. Whetstone, what's that? Oh, Whetstone is my team. Whetstone is my secret weapon team. Whetstone is, like, arguably, like, my favorite team comp, and it's sort of like my baby. Let me see, what version of it do I want to showcase? I have like, so many variants of it. Do I want to do the broken version, or should I do, like, the normal version? Normal or broken? Thunder Soother. Broken? Alright, I'll do the broken version. Thunder Soother, they have to have Electro on them. How would Whetstone use that? I think you've, misunderstood. So the whole premise with this team is just to have a bunch of really high damage characters and, like, infinite shields. It's literally infinite Geo shields and literally complete disregard for mechanics. Chiori and Navia are both really good for it. I do Chiori personally. But I'll show you it first. I'll show you the numbers first, and then I'll show you why.
You should bring it.
Sure, I don't even need the full rotation. I don't even care. Just what? His health is already. He's already dead. He's already dead. It doesn't matter. I have farmed it actually for Electrocharge Kokomi. It's why I farmed it actually. I actually have the set. Funny enough. Who else could I beat up with this? Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, here's a fun fact for you, Jay. The main greater community of Genshin Impact, of like the actual servers and stuff, honestly believe that Chiori's not good. Yeah, of course I have the set. I used it for a long time.
Calm down!
Lend me a hand. Scraps of the color. Scatter.
Like, yeah, so here's the reason why it's broken for me, though. I legitimately have her C6. So this is my only limited C6 character I have ever gotten. This is the only one I have. Yeah, the community does not know what they're talking about. Honestly. Yeah, so I have a version of this that's not broken. I call it the not broken version. It's very similar to this. But it basically just, does that.
Take heart. Victory will be ours.
I use Chiori in not a broken way. It's still good. You don't talk about D-Luke. D-Luke's good. D-Luke's solid. Have you heard of pickle pizza? It's pickle juice for sauce and pickle top. I've heard about using pickles as a topping, not a sauce, though. Okay, you lose me at the pickle juice sauce, but you definitely have me on pickle on a topping. Pickle as a topping sounds like okay. Oh shit, my food's here. Hold up, let me check. Wait, 16 minutes away? That's not right. Where is this coming from? 16 minutes away. Huh. What's this? Weird. Sorry. But yeah, so this is, if I change the team slightly, this is a version of it that doesn't utilize
If
the
you really
C6,
like-
so it's not as broken. It's still ridiculous, but it's not busted sideways. Is it traveling from the US to Canada? Apparently so. It's taking its sweet-ass time. Bricks, have you heard of... I already read the pickle pizza thing. Would Bricken like it? Probably not. He'd probably cry a little bit. Honestly. Yeah, we got C6 D-Luke before C6 Chiori. We don't talk about it. But yeah, here's the version of it that's not broken sideways, but it's still broken because, like, holy shit.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Rust and rebuild. Billow and surge.
Like, even when you're not using Chiori C6, she's still nuts. Like, screw the mechanic. It just kills things. It doesn't even... Like, it doesn't matter. It's absolutely bonkers, right? But yeah, that's Whetstone. I could play Genshin or I could do something else. You could do that. Go do something else. Go play, go play Final Fantasy. That's a good game. Hold on, I'm having hunger pains. I'm dying. I'm actually starving. Well, how's your head looking? Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that a little bit later again. That's okay. Touch grass? That's a good idea. It's always a good idea to touch some grass. But anyway. Oh yeah, that's the core of Whetstone. It's literally just Hydro and Geo, and just lets Geo be broken, and lets Hydro use the really good Hydro characters. It's a really good team comp, and there's like 1.5 million variants of it. Probably my favorite team. I like to call it my contribution to the Genshin team building, because it's kind of that's my baby. I can't do a good rotation because of Chiori. Like, I do Furina EQ, Chiori E, Benny Q, and shit dies fast. I don't have time to use my Navi at all because of Chiori. Yep. That tracks. That absolutely tracks. It's a real problem with testing Chiori teams. Things die too fast. Like, 9 times out of 10, things die too fast. I barely get it off the ground. Yeah, I agree with you, Godeye. Characters that work in the background, like, that's my jam, man. That's why I like Fischl so much. And yeah, I know Fischl's meta as hell, but man, she feels good. But man, it's really funny, the shit you hear when you like start reading into the general opinions on Genshin characters. Shit is wild.
I'll catch up.
Like, goddamn. Chiori and Navia kind of fill the same role? Not entirely. I mean, like, I think compared to Chiori, Navia is way more standalone. Like, if I just grab a Navia team real quick, like, well, to be fair, Chiori only really works with Navia if you have her C1 anyway, but that's neither here nor there. I went into the standard banner. Guess what I got? Sucrose. Wolf's Gravestone. But, like I said, this is just like a... I think, Primordial Jade Winged Spear. What'd you get? Inari. That's a good one. Yeah, but Navia is a lot more standalone than Chiori is, because Navia doesn't have the same amount of strict requirements as Chiori to get her stuff off the ground. But also, Navia can just be a DPS by herself. Like, she doesn't need
Shine down.
to be in like a fast walk position.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I just
Attack!
run this back up fast.
That's the way.
Because she confuses, right?
This one's got your name on it.
120k non-crit. That's nuts.
Be a little lucky.
But yeah, she's a lot more standalone than Chiori is, comparatively. She's still super... She's incredible. But I think they're different enough. But you can use her in a fast swappy sort of setup. Absolutely. You win absolutely nothing. That's cool. Congrats on the Naricon. That's awesome. Good shit. I never care what others' opinions are. I take some things with a grain of salt. Like, I don't go blindly trusting. I test it for myself. Thank you. Exactly. That's what I always tell people. Like, don't take my word on it. Like, I can show stuff and I can, like, answer questions to the best of my ability, but, you know, I am fallible. I can make errors. So, hey, I'm gonna steal your Sunsetias. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, sure. What's up with this map? Control? My driver is having a stoink. Where the hell are you going? Where are you going? I don't love that. Can we go check Tia and Akasha? Sure. Let me claim this chest real quick. Random ass treasure chest. Just literally robbed a bunch of alpacas, and it's like, have a treasure chest. Okay. But some of the opinions are genuine, like your Sprix. Oh, thank you. I ask you if I don't have certain characters. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words, actually. Because, like, I just try to be, like, straightforward and, like, honest, right? Like, I don't try to, like, put, like, stuff down. I try not to put stuff down, necessarily, and I don't try to, I'm very open-minded when it comes to character building in this game. I'm very of the mind of, like, there's not one answer, usually. There's usually many answers for a problem in this game. 17 pity. Damn. Nice. Alright, let's take a look at this. So, you want to take a look at the Akasha. Now, I've been told it's 4%. So, let's go ahead and update this, and yeah, top 4%. Top 4%, Blazing Suns. Apparently I'm still overcapped on HP somehow, according to this, which makes 0 sense. I actually have a legit question. What is the difference between an enabler and a driver? So, when I say an enabler, it's usually in a sense of, like, the character enables you or lets you do something you couldn't otherwise. So, Furina is an enabler because she has all these really good buffs and off-field Hydra application that lets you get away with all kinds of shenanigans you couldn't do otherwise. Versus a driver, which is just someone who's generally on-field pushing a reaction. Or being on the field just hitting stuff while reactions are happening. Like, Sucrose is often used as a driver because she can just constantly swirl with her normal attacks. As a prime example. So driver is just someone on-field pushing reactions, where an enabler is a character allowing a certain mechanic to be done that you couldn't do otherwise. Like how we're using Seat Lolly to enable Dehya to melt, where you normally wouldn't be able to do that all that well. I'll tell you one thing honestly, Sprix, I don't watch any streamers live. I love to watch your streams. It's calm and relaxing, not gonna lie. Oh, thank you. That's kind of the vibe I go for, you know? I'm just here to hang out, you know? Here to I try to create a place where people can exist. So enabler equals buffer, and a driver equals reaction procer. More or less. In, like, the most simplest of terms, yeah. More or less. Like, there's a bit of nuance here and there, but it doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. I wish I could share my YouTube stats. Hey, it's alright. Hey, you know, if I keep doing what I'm doing and I keep doing a good job, the idea, you know, I'll get there eventually. I will get there eventually. My Noelle is top 4% as well. Wait, does that mean I have a few top 4% characters? Oh, hi, Cass. Have you come here to release the Kraken? I think my my pizza driver's lost. Yeah, no problem. I'm here to teach. There's a reason why I call this call my stream the Genshin Helpline. Sometimes, like, I'm always here to. I love helping people. I love helping, and I love to teach. You know, like, if I can help like someone learn something, I get to feel better in my own learning because that's how I learn things. If I can teach something or relay information, then I'm obviously going to be more comfortable with the information. The pizza driver needs an enabler. I don't know. He just like turned around. It almost looked like, because I have a map that shows me where he is. Also, I totally missed a subscription from 6 minutes ago. Oh my god, I am so sorry. Haley Catgirl.
Rack and ruin.
I can't believe I missed that earlier. I'm so sorry. Thank you for subscribing. I seriously appreciate that. Thank you. Relaxing and education equals nice. That's how I feel. But it almost looks like, I'm watching the map, it kind of looks like he got like halfway down one road, was going to turn onto the main street, and then realized, oh shit, I forgot something, and went back to the restaurant. That's kind of what it looks like. Hello.
Illusion shattered. Let's light it up.
I want to do more stuff with. Gonna get more so ideas for Pyro Traveler. I don't know what the video is going to be like, though.
This one's got your name on it.
I have to make a decision on how I want to do that video and when I want to do it. How soon do we want to jump on that? Uh-oh. Zoomy. Don't chase Casper, please.
You still streaming?
Yes, sir. Man, at this rate, I'm not going to be able to have my lunch until after stream. Yeah, I'm almost done. Anyway, what did I miss earlier? I run 140's Wanderer's Troop. Oh, on Nari? Oh, I think you're having a conversation with someone else, but yeah, I do Wanderer's Troop on my Nari, too. Nari needs a good cushion of EM and attack. Yes. A delivery guy walk into your place certainly feels like it. Nari will always do med damage by himself. Yeah, he needs that Electro character. I like Shogun for it, personally, just because she can always apply. And the range need not apply. Zoomy! Zoomy! I'm gonna point at you. Zoomy, I'm pointing at you. What are you gonna do about that? A whole lot of nothing. Now that I've eaten, it's almost time to get ready for kickboxing. I wish I've eaten! Does Dad understand the concept of stream about as well as Mom does? Maybe marginally better, but if it's basically neck and neck. About the same, yeah. Like, okay, you want to hear the funniest conversation? so I'm like, hey, I got a big donation from stream recently, and they're like, oh really? Wow. And then their question, like, is just, so they gave you, so like your stream people just gave you money, and I'm like, yeah, and they're like, why? I'm like, damn. Oof. Oh, it's just the cold. Why?
Oh. Shine down. All right.
I'm just like, damn, you killed me. You killed me. You killed me. I've become dead. Damn. 3 Dendros is a bit overkill. Yeah, I usually personally like splitting it up double Dendro, double Electro, just for good application. But triple Dendro it's fine. It's okay. But the second Electro can go a long way, because it gives you more energy recharge to have 2 Electros. And it makes your reactions a smidge easier. But you can basically run whatever Electro you really want, right? Like, you can do Cookie, you can do Official, you can do
Feeling lucky.
Dory. Like, pick your poison. Yaimiko. Yaimiko's probably the best, but we don't have any Electro healers. No Cookie? No Cookie, no Dory?
Shine down. All right. Let's light it
If you
up.
really want to get picky about it, you can do the weird could always throw Nahida on, give Nahida the prototype Amber. Kind of works. It's not terrible. As I say, hiding Cookie as you hate her and Dory. Wait, do you hate Cookie and Dory, or I hate Cookie and Dory? Because I like Cookie. And I like Dory, so I don't know if that's,
Alright,
I don't know if
let's
that lines
finish
up.
this.
Ooh, hold up. Hold up. Oh, hi, Cass. You want lunch, don't you? I bet you're hungry. I know you had food when you came home, because I fed you late today. I fed you late today. I know I did. Yes, I did. My other cat's in the room. As I... Okay, I had to make sure on that one, because it's like, I don't hate either of those characters. I mean, to be fair, that is the answer, though. Dory is probably the answer, because she kind of does everything you want. But, I mean, if you just... Again, using that word again. Hate's such a strong word. I don't like hate. Because hate is just like, why? It takes too much energy. Holy shit, that guy took that corner so fast. Oh my god, is he okay? Uh-oh. Okay. So from my perspective, I'm watching the map right. It looked like he took the corner onto my street super fast, and then he just suddenly stopped. I'm like, guy, are you good? Alright, let's see if he takes the right turn. Is he gonna take the right turn? Taking bets, chat. Is he gonna make the right turn, or is he gonna get lost? Okay. The phone's ringing. He got lost. I'll be right back, chat. I have to go hunt down a driver. Hello. House number 21. Street number 8. I can step outside. Lord, the chat's on fire! Why is the chat on fire? Oh, I got my food. Well, I'm gonna munch with you guys for a second, but then I think it's about time I wrap things up. Good timing, my food just got here. Oh my god. Tell you, when you're hungry, when you're starving, man, doesn't matter if it's good pizza or bad pizza, it doesn't matter. It's the best thing in the world. Oh, I feel better already. Mushrooms. Am I seeing things? My Nervalet has 96% pyro damage bonus. Who's on the team? You're probably not seeing things. Who's on the team? I'll tell you who's doing that. Fiorina does that? Yeah, she would do it. Oh. Oh my god, I need paper towels. Towels. I don't think Shalonen does it, no. Shalonen lowers resistance. She doesn't raise damage, unless you're running Cinder City. Cinder City would do it. Spriggs, which weapon should I use on Yayamiko? Lost Prayer or Skyward Atlas? For convenience, Lost Prayer. Lost Prayer is easier to work with. Skyward Atlas could give you more damage in theory, but you'd have to have much better artifacts. So I generally recommend Lost Prayer. So much easier to work with. Nuvi, Nahida, Stronkly, and Yelan. Oh, these are all C6 characters, aren't they? These are all C6 characters. I think it might be Nahida. I think it might actually be Nahida. Excuse me, I just pasted the water emoji into AutoCAD accidentally. Oops. Oopsie doodles. Well, I didn't see anything if you didn't see anything. Please look at my Nari and give me some update tips. Sure, I can do that real quick before I wrap up. Anchor Network. Do I have your UID? Aiko, do I have your UID? I like that AO. Oh, real game, no C6. Who's giving you Elemental All in that team? Could it be Alon? Okay, I need to find your... Hold on, I'm trying to find desperately your UID, Aiko. Oh, got it. Like, it should be here from not that long ago. Look at Nahida with the Xbox wings. I will... Sure. Trying to get everything done before I can eat my food. So, your Nari, let's go ahead and... I think it might be already refreshed. Hunter's Path, EM is still a little low. But, yeah, you're still looking for one of these as EM. It doesn't matter which one. So either the Goblet or the Hourglass, whichever you find first. Beyond that, that's it. I think that's it. He's looking fantastic otherwise. Love the C3. Yeah, it's just find that replacement and you're good. We munching on pizza? I am. I'm munching on za. Yeah, your only big upgrade right now, you gotta find one of those two pieces, and it's basically whichever one you see first. Just keep your eyes open. You see EM on either of these pieces with even remotely good substats, like a singular crit stat even, you're golden. You're absolutely golden. Yeah, pizza. Za, aka pizza. As in Zaza? No, as in pizza. And Did I go on the right screen? Am I on the right screen? I am not. I didn't show you guys seeing what I'm looking at. Yeah, okay. Quick recursor. Looks great. Everything here is solid. Just got to get that EM up, which is easily fixed. One of these two pieces. Yeah, my bad. Literally the hourglass or the goblet, where it becomes an EM goblet or hourglass with even remotely okay substats, you're solid. That pizza's baked alright. I mean, looks pretty good. Can't really get a good view of it without, like, spilling it, but it looks alright. I'm looking forward to eating it. Also, I'm starving, so... But, yeah, no, your Nari's looking fantastic. It's just that the big upgrade is hourglass or goblet. Replace it with EM, you're golden. You're so good to go. And the other thing, you want me to look at Nahida wing, the new wings on Nahida. Yeah, solid Nari. Even without it, I'm sure he's still great.
Illusion shattered.
I'm being accosted by the locals. Literally, I'm here living my best life, and you're all up in my business.
Going in.
Threatening my well-being. Like, how dare you? Dare! Man, Navi is so good. Is Navi a meta? Probably. Alright, so we just want to look at Nahihi, we want to look at her dressing room, and wing glider. Ooh, those do look good on her. Do I prefer the deeper green compared to the more light green? Honestly, I can go either way. No, these are better. They have the white accents? Oh, these are so good. Oh, those are so good. Like, we knew they were going to look good, but, like, damn. The signature gives EM, though. It does, but you want more EM because of the signature. Because the signature gives you stats from EM. It's a conversion. So your EM also is being used as, like, an attack stat, effectively. So EM becomes really valuable. Becomes even more valuable, I should say, with that bow, with Hunter's Path. The lore on those wings are nuts. Oh, that's really long. Maybe we'll take a read of that later, but didn't think they'd be giving deep lore to wings exclusive from Xbox. Also, wild concept, not only available on Xbox, isn't that crazy? Oh look, these ones still only work on PlayStation Network. Man, get dunked. Get dunked on! Sony, what are you doing? The 5040. Yeah, they just the 50 line started coming out for graphics cards. Bit outside my budget though. And by a bit I mean a lot outside my budget. Anyway, I'm gonna call things here. I know we didn't do Genshin Duel as we normally do, but today was sort of a weird day. Nahida looks like a cabbage with those wings. Nahida looks like a cabbage without those wings. She always looks like a cabbage. What do you mean? Yeah, I know. It's a weird day because it is late, and I gotta eat, and I still have work today. I still have to do work, so I gotta get to work after this. I'm already late, technically, but I should have enough time to get some stuff done. But anyway, I'm gonna call things here. Tomorrow will be a normal day. No weirdness tomorrow, as far as I know. Knock on wood. Friday is the consultation for my dad's surgery, so I don't know if I'm streaming that day. The reason I say now I don't know compared to I'm not, like before, the consultation's at 7 in the morning, so I'll be awake, and it'll probably be done before stream time, so I might be able to stream on Friday still, but I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys in the know as best I can, alright? Thanks, Prime, I appreciate that. Well, we'll see how things go. I'll keep you guys updated as best I can on that stuff, and also bring you Pyro. Bye, thank you, great stream, learned a lot. Yeah, happy to... As long as you guys had a good time, I'm happy. That's the dream. I enjoyed my first year. I enjoyed having you, so glad to have you on board, man. So anyway, take care, guys. As always, cheers. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the usual time. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Stay out of trouble. Until then, bye-bye. Alt F4.